And it's going, as far as I can see. Alright, everybody, welcome back. Freaking Wrath won't be joining us because he has something going on. He may join us later, but I don't know. Okay, let's see. Last time you met the Belgium guy you Nakai heard was in town, and successfully killed him by paralyzing him with the Lich ability.
It's hard to hear with the noise.
Okay, the kid.
I'm moving to another room.
No.
Hey, I'm going to be off the call for a minute, but
Okay. Yeah, Mike will come back. Yeah. So, yeah, Amon literally paralyzed the guy, and then Anatai literally came in and insta-killed him by overkill. It was ridiculous. Then you guys went searching around the town. I don't remember specifically what you guys did, but then you got a carriage and started traveling to the next town. Also, you heard about a personal request from the guild attendant from the town you are in to search for his younger brother and his squad mates who went missing. You found out that this guy apparently murdered them. And then the guy told you because of Alton killing someone he was a member of whatever he's a part of, he's basically going to try and kill you. Because
well, he failed.
Well, it was a try.
It was a good try.
Yeah. Alton, the person he was specifically pissed off at, nearly died. If you died and the rest lived, he would. You can probably guarantee he'd probably just be happy when just let the rest go.
Oh well.
You were the reason he attacked, literally.
Oh yeah. Yep. I get it.
Oh yeah. Speaking of which, the Lich then turns to Alton and say, "So, what was that about you killing my opponent?"
And then he appears here. This guy, the opponent who you just the guy who said he was killing you disappeared. Said, "Oh, he killed my apprentice," which I'm still angry about.
I was supposed the guy I'm supposed to fight was your apprentice.
Yes, he was supposed to join the tournament and hopefully, if you get a bit stronger and more practice in in duels. This was supposed to be a learning experience for him. Which reminds me, I'd very much like his stuff back.
Sure you would.
Yes, I would. Give him to me.
So you just turn up here, tried to kill us all, and then get upset because we survived, and now you're demanding all that guy's stuff back.
Well, you I want dead. The others I couldn't give a damn about. This is a personal vendetta. My organization's not part of it.
Is there a reason why we're not killing this guy?
None that I can think
shrug
of.
my shoulders.
You mean besides the fact that he's not physically there and we don't know where he is?
Yes, let's listen to the Lich.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
I'm not here.
Huh?
I'm not here.
He's not physically there. It's just an image you project.
Well, fuck that guy then. Let's just get on with our business.
You're a rabbit.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Squeak,
I
squeak.
forgot about that.
You're still a rabbit.
Yeah, you're still a rabbit.
Over there with the dragons who are still terrified of Amon.
Oh yeah. Speaking of which, I'm going to take 20 to turn back and then go see my dragons and explain to them quite clearly about why I appeared as a lich.
Also, I will state this. You can tell this. You definitely lost a few points with their loyalty with that stunt. Not a lot, but some. Oh yeah.
Why?
Well, you terrified them. Oh wait, actually, they would have known you would be a lich when they were created, but you still terrified them. So yeah.
Okay, so they know what I am, right?
Yeah, they know you're a lich and they don't care, but you still lost a point because, well, you did bring fear to their hearts and souls.
Shit, I was hoping that since they know I'm a lich, they wouldn't be affected.
And it still affects them. It just hearing a bit about your lich and seeing the lich and feeling its effects are different.
All right. Okay. So next time I'm going to tell them to get the heck away, or at least maybe try to figure out how to make them immune to this power, to my field aura.
When they reach 5 hit
How
die,
do
they'll
you
be
know?
immune.
There's a spell that does it.
Really?
Yeah.
That, and then when they reach 5 hit die, they're immune to your effects.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, which comes in I don't know how long, because they're considered cohorts, which means they're like half your level rounded up. So, also, Abraxas, did you take off some of your health?
How much do you want me to take off?
What's your max HP?
61.
Take off 20. Because that's probably around the amount of health you would have lost last time. You weren't hit a whole super lot, so 20 would be sounded reasonable, wouldn't it?
That's fine.
Oh yeah, the guy is still there, holding out his hand to Alton, just stating, "I'd like his stuff back."
I'm going to pull out my scythe and say, "Give the man what he wants." Right now, we can't afford. Right now, our only goal is to find and kill specific people.
Okay. Do you want to not say this whilst he's there? Hello? Hello? Do you want to not mention our big grand plan to the evil guy over there who's trying to kill us all?
Yeah, he could be even if he's not right there anymore, he could still be
He's
scrying.
obviously able to listen.
No, he's literally right there. You can tell he's right there as his entire image, and you're talking to him.
Yeah, but the point is, last time we fought, he was there and he wasn't. So we're just treating him as he's not there.
You fight this guy, you will die. I just put it in the encounter calculator.
Yeah.
He will kill you.
Yeah, why not?
Okay, right.
Yeah, cool.
Okay. Let's try this. Let's try to negotiate for Alton's life. Something of equal value that doesn't require him to die.
He shakes his head back and forth. Equal value. Well, my apprentice will be revived shortly, so that'll be fine. And I will be somewhat over it soon, so there's not much. You nearly dying somewhat appeased me, but I still want his stuff back.
No. How about we sell it to you? You give us the value for it.
Or I could kill you all and be done with it.
You can try.
You could try, and then you wouldn't know exactly where everything is. You didn't think I'd bring everything with me.
I know you have everything with you.
Well, no, you don't.
I've been scrying on you since before you killed my apprentice.
Yeah, I'm sure you have, but you also then know that I haven't got everything you're asking for.
Yes, I already know the other things you sold.
Then you can't ask me everything you've got if I haven't got it.
Let me rephrase that. Have everything you have on you. I should be more clear about that.
You see, now this is what you call a seller's market.
Okay. Specific reason why you're not why you're holding on to his stuff.
It's expensive.
I'm pretty sure that because unless there's something completely of value that you found in there, then it shouldn't be any problem bringing it back.
Well, I've already told you, it's expensive.
That's it.
A lot. Expensive.
Exactly what do you have from that guy? Like, it's knickknacks, the reverse scryings, ring,
the crossbow.
And the crossbow. The helmet, the headband, did you keep that or sell it?
No, I sold that.
So do you have the spell book?
No, I sold that too.
Okay, so the spell book and the headband are what you sold. You kept the knickknacks.
And the ring.
And
the crossbow belt. And the crossbow.
Let me pull up his character sheet. I think that's everything.
Pretty much.
So, yeah.
Wait, so the reason why you're not giving him out of character, so the reason why you're not giving him the stuff is because he sold one of them?
No, I had a character. I'm keeping one of them because one's extremely expensive and worth a lot of gold, and two, he's just turned up out of nowhere and tried to kill us.
You don't actually know what the ring's worth.
But you gave me an appraisal, a rough appraisal last game.
No, she literally stated, "No, I don't want this in my shop." She didn't tell you how much it's worth.
Fair
She
enough.
told you it's a ring of reverse scrying. She didn't give you a value for it.
Okay.
That was out of character. I gave you actual price.
All right. Okay. It's in character.
So,
I'll give you the ring back, but the crossbow you can get anywhere.
I don't care for it. I can get him another one.
Okay. Take the ring out and throw it over to him.
He catches it and it completely vanishes as
Wait a
the
minute, what are
dude
you
does
doing?
so.
Am I muted or something?
No, we can
You're
hear
not,
you.
no, we can hear you now.
The
We
difference is
we should be getting money for this. The
You're a
dude's
rabbit.
desperate.
You're a rabbit.
Oh, damn it.
Yeah, you're still a rabbit.
So I guess in a way you
And
are
until-
muted, yeah.
Until the effects are completely over, you're gonna be stuck like that with my dragon.
Yeah. So he takes the ring.
You're with my dragon.
You have the light crossbow, which he doesn't give a damn for. Literally, it's just a freaking crossbow.
yeah, the ring was the only thing of value that in character.
Let's see. Some knickknacks he doesn't care for. He replaced. Yeah. Then he just poofs and vanishes. Oh wait, before he leaves, you might want to be careful. He gives you a passing message. You might want to be careful. The Bellium family can easily tell when one of their members die.
Noted for the future. Right.
Do they know who killed them?
We don't know. He didn't state anything. He just said they know when they die, which means
That's
who
it.
knows?
All right. They know that one of them is already dead. And since we didn't bother to do anything with the corpse, we're gonna be able to find it outside the city. Which also means they'll be able to revive it.
You don't know. You don't know if they'll be able to revive
he learned,
Solus or what's his name.
he learned an important he learned an invaluable.
What was that?
He learned a valuable lesson. His apprentice.
Yeah. His apprentice did learn a valuable lesson, which he will. He did state he will be revived and everything. But the Belgium guy is you don't know. All you know is that apparently their family knows when their members are killed. How this play in effect, you don't know. So, what does the group want to do? Does anybody want to do anything with the bears, or? Oh yeah, you stated that the dragons could eat the bears.
A lot of fun.
Yeah.
Well, while we're stopped for a moment discussing, I'm just gonna start healing myself back to full with cure minor.
Oh yeah, that's right. The horse is dead.
What's that?
Paul,
What?
aren't you a necromancer?
Huh?
The horse
Aren't
is
you a
dead.
necromancer?
I have cleric levels. Is that what you're? I use.
He's a cleric
control.
necromancer.
What I'm saying is those bears would make pretty good undead. Skeletons or something.
They'd also be very obvious.
Yeah.
Only problem is I don't know how many. Well, I'm not sure how many hit die they have. Although I guess I could raise them, even if I can't get them to their max. I could still get something out of them.
I'm gonna go get my dragons and then get them to feast on the bears.
They're already eating a bear right here.
Oh, okay.
31. Okay, that's fine.
Actually, that's great.
As you cast the spell, so you have to be two bears that are close to each other.
Skeleton album. Maybe. Can you make skeletons out of animals?
Yeah.
You can make them out of anything, really. You just can't do it out of already
okay.
undead creatures, like zombies, which is why I took it away.
Okay, out of curiosity, any gains from letting them on the bear?
What? Sorry, what was that, Amon?
What?
Yeah. What do you need?
Oh, I was asking whether since I let them feast on the bear, does that do anything for I don't know.
They get
Well,
fed.
the loyalty system, you don't really know how it's set for them. You don't, but you can definitely tell that they like it.
Well, okay then.
Yeah. 'Cause
Wait, then what about out of character? You literally just told me that they don't like the.
It just went back to where it was before the Lich thing.
Okay then. Then I'm gonna have to be more careful with when and where I transform.
Yeah.
And who's around.
Do we have another horse? I'm asking this in character.
Does anybody have horse?
I have the mount spell. That's what I use for my horse.
Would you be willing to share the cart with us until we can get to a town where I can buy a new horse?
Yeah, I can use my summon horse to pull up. That's fine. I have no problem with that.
Okay.
I honestly thought he already was. So it's
You should be
No, that was my horse that died.
oh, okay. I thought it was both of them pulling it, but yeah, I don't care. Go ahead.
Please be aware it's tied up, and it's currently... Yeah, it's actually not being watched by a silver dragon. It's still tied up, though.
Okay, I'm going to watch over Bunny not tie. I mean, I don't need to eat. I don't really know what I don't really think I have anything useful to do.
So what's the party doing? Taking a short rest, moving on?
I'm good. I can keep going. I'm good.
Yeah, I think we should just go.
So, should I play a Wrath NPC or just let him sleep?
Let him sleep.
Alright.
I don't think he'll be asleep for long though. I
He's
mean,
not
there's a limit to how far a guy can be drunk.
Okay, he went to a drunken coma. His coma is so deep
Fair
he
enough.
won't wake up until his character comes back.
Quick, somebody write down what that drink was he had. Remember that for next time.
You don't know.
I don't need the drink, so no point in me knowing that. But I may make a note of it for the rest of you guys, because having the majority of the party knocked out because of drink into a drunken coma is not something you want to go to.
I just read Natai's message. It's nice. So, but what is everyone doing?
I believe we're moving on.
Yeah.
Braxis summoned a horse.
Yeah, no, he's the
Is
mount
that
spell.
a permanent summon, or does it eventually just despawn?
It's I know it's got hour duration. I'll look up the exact
Hour per
duration
level.
here. Yeah, hour per level. Okay, then yeah, so 5 hours.
Yeah, I mean that's a good most.
But it's a first level spell, so it's I can easily spend 2 spell points for the data.
Yeah.
And I'll
It is currently
regenerate them.
early morning, so
We just need to get somewhere where there's a horse and I can buy a new one. So
Yeah, I mean, I regenerate 5 per hour for my caster level, so it's not an issue to do it.
let's see, is this the continent? I believe it's the continent. Yes, it's the continent. Okay, current
we're going to Ming, aren't we?
you guys are right around here. So, and you left the early morning. Let us see what happens throughout the day.
Yay.
As you travel throughout the day, other than seeing creatures off in the distance, you travel for most of the day unimpeded, like no interruption. Unless you're going to go attack one of the animals.
Nope, not this time.
Otherwise, you do
But
make
technically
it.
speaking, animals attack us.
Yeah, the animals don't seem to go near the road.
But
Okay.
alright then we better just leave them as it is.
Is there any towns, villages, or farms along the way?
Along the way, off in the distance, you can make me perception checks if you want.
Yeah, because we do need to replace this horse as soon as possible.
Well, you want to replace the horse, no, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, I want to replace my horse that died. So.
You don't see anything.
Okay.
Actually, you would see a farm, but it just seems to be, like, about near the end of the day, you do see a farm, but it's not for. There's no animals. Just
Okay.
Well, a zombie horse can pull a cart just as well as a live horse.
I am not riding a zombie
But
horse.
you're gonna have to figure out how to cover it.
Yeah. Or I can
Because
just buy a normal horse and not cause any problems.
okay. As it reaches nighttime, Nata, you change back.
Yay!
You're now normal.
it's
When
about
it hit-
that time.
yes, 1 full day is how long the polymorph lasts.
Nice.
It was actually I liked Rabbit, not Ty.
It was quiet, peaceful, very zen-like.
Nice change of pace.
I was trying to get away the whole time.
You all can receive 5 HP, 5 healing points because you are doing a long rest before you move on to the capital, unless anything else you want to happen.
Okay.
I'm good.
Not particularly.
Uh,
Definitely doing the rest.
I guess we're just heading straight for the cap. Wait. Shoot. Maybe I should have asked where are the corpses of the brother.
You never did ask.
Yeah, darn it. Then I'm just gonna have to say that I'm supposed to write. I did promise that if we managed to locate him on our way there, we would inform him.
Can't do it now.
Why is it?
But definitely giving him closure that his brother is dead will eventually be better than no information.
All right then, and then I guess when we reach the capital, I'll write him a letter informing him that his brother is deceased.
Okay.
So during this time, like from us going to where we were, or from where we were to here, is it considered a short rest or not?
You consider it a long rest.
Oh,
Yeah, because you're
Just
mostly
wanted to
just
make
traveling the entire time.
yeah. Okay.
Wrath, I just won't put him there. Let's see, Natai there. So there you guys are. You see a giant walled-off city, like around 50 feet high walls. No, 60 feet high it would be. With a giant, and in the distance, near the center of town, you can probably see a giant crystal
Ooh.
just sticking up
Crystal?
in the sky.
Maybe I should go on ahead and get us a room in an inn.
Sure.
Yeah, that might be a good idea.
You do have to go
I'll
through
fly-
the entranceway.
I'll fly up over the wall and go just right into the city.
You try, and you have to give me a will save.
Okay.
Yeah, that's not a good idea.
Oh my god! When you fly over the walls of the city, you meet an insane barrier that you barely manage to push your way through.
Wow.
Yeah. DC 22.
Nice.
You actually, I can't believe you made it. Especially since Will is your worst.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
then I will go and find the first nice-looking inn nearest the city gates and inquire about a room for the group of us.
You just land on the ground, you do see people noticing your descent.
I'll give them all a friendly nod.
They do question where you came from and how you're in the city.
People are actually asking me questions?
No, they're just more whispering you to each other, like, where'd you, to themselves. You don't know what they're whispering about, but they're whispering.
I'll smile and nod and ignore them and move on.
I don't
And
know
find
why you
an
didn't
inn.
just go through the front gate.
Because I like to fly.
Yeah, it's your what you want to do. The rest of the group, what are you doing?
I told the group to find me at the first inn.
Okay, it doesn't take you long. Search
Right,
around, you
then
do
I-
come across a decent quality inn.
Okay. I'll inquire about a room for the group of us, and meanwhile, I'll inquire about a game for myself.
There's no gambling in this inn, but he does direct you if you want to gamble that there's another place down the street.
Well, that's the inn I'll be going to then.
It's not an inn; it's an actual gambling den.
Oh, okay. That's fine then. We'll get a room here, and I guess I'll wait for them. You want to play a game of cards?
He doesn't. He just shakes his head and just gestures to the beer he has behind him. I'm the bartender. I don't gamble. He's dwarf too.
I'll bust my cards out and play solitaire until the group party shows up.
He just shakes his head and doesn't care. Go back to clean dishes and stuff. He
Okay.
does say it's 5. No. How would it be much for an end?
I don't know.
He says 3 gold per person.
That's like in the DMG. Depends on the quality of the inn and everything.
It's a decent quality. It's not high quality. It's not poor. It's in the middle around there.
Well, I'll give him my 3 gold, and I'll tell him that my companions will pay their own fare when they get here.
He doesn't mind.
All right,
Takes
fair
3
enough.
gold and nods his head. Everyone else, you're just walking towards the front gate. Outside, you do see a very poor-looking district. Not very small houses, a lot of them. A lot of people wandering the streets, not in very good clothes. It seems to be not a good place to be.
Okay, so don't come here to pickpocket people, I see.
Yeah.
Yeah, the name right here literally speaks for it. Out of game, that is.
It is most definitely a slum.
So, what are you guys doing? Just walking up to the gate?
Yeah.
Getting
Yeah.
the horse to move on up.
So, as you move up, you do see a small line of people at the entranceway, and the guards are looking over each person.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try
After-
diplomacy with them.
Yeah, after
Oh,
about
sorry, go
half an hour, a little over half an hour, you eventually get to the front of the line. You get to the front of the line with some people behind you. Some people you've seen have been turned away, others have been allowed in. Now, can the Holt name your business and who you are, and I fumbled over my own words. He states, "Stop, identify who you are and your business for coming to the capital."
We're members of the guild.
My name is Julio, and I'm here just as a casual tourist. I've never been here before, and I just wanted to check it out.
You're bluffing.
Yes.
So give me a bluff.
20?
He wins. He doesn't believe you. He says, no. There's no way you're a tourist.
How are you so certain I'm not a tourist? I've never been here before, and it's my first time
You're
here.
not a very good liar.
Okay,
Who says I'm lying other than you?
He just
He's
stares
also-
blankly at you. You either tell me the truth or you leave immediately. He rests a hand on his sword he has at his side.
I step forward and kind of motion him backwards a little bit and say, my name is Andrelic V. Helsing, and I am here
Wait,
on
Helsing?
official guild business.
I heard about. I know about that family.
Yes,
they actually have a place.
This
Wait,
is my...
don't they have a place?
Do what?
Yeah, he actually turns around and says, "Don't they have a place inside?"
Yes, I am here on official business with them, and this is my party that is accompanying me. Pardon my allies' lie here.
I wasn't lying. I really am. I'm here. It's my first time here. I'm
You're
insisting
not a
I'm
tourist.
correct.
You're not a tourist, though.
Yeah, it's...
And I'm acting like, as I do this, I'm speaking with the utmost of elegance.
You're not telling the truth, so do give me a bluff check.
Oh, okay.
Why do we need to bluff? We are members of the guild, you know.
No,
Just
but
say
you're
we-
lying about other things. What's your bluff check?
If I can find it. There it is. It's 12, so...
Oh, he sees you. Can you provide me identifications for official purposes? He says to you hurriedly. Also, I don't actually remember. What does your family even do?
Kills vampires.
We've protected several cities from dark beings and other evil entities
Oh yeah, so you are
all
like
around the world.
what was your family like a mercenary system or something?
Similar, something along those lines.
I really I don't even remember this for your backstory. I don't even know what Helsings do. Oh yeah, the Helsing family you're doing it based off of the actual Helsing thing, aren't you?
Yes.
Okay, so yeah, you're a mercenary company with the Helsings at the top. Alright, then that works. Yeah. So do you have anything official for the Helsings?
No, me being a direct descendant, I do not need such.
He needs proof, though. I need proof to... It's not that I don't believe you, but it's just... without something to prove you're a actual person, you could just be lying to me. He seems hesitant.
I have nothing to offer you other than my
How would you not have anything that...
own word and my surname.
How would you
Is
have...
this a world where our characters are expected to keep paperwork and identifications?
I do still have my. We all carry our guild identification with us. Kind of required.
How does Angelic not have something that would identify him as a Helsing?
I was never told that I would have such a thing on me.
From a childhood, you should have like a ring or a necklace or something that would be Helsing related.
Yeah.
I would assume so.
Yeah, something like an heirloom. At least like a family crest or something.
Yeah, at the very least, you would have been given it the night of the incident. So you would have like a Helsing.
Then,
yeah.
If I have such a thing, I'll reach into one of my pockets and pull it out. I guess it'll be like a pocket watch with the insignia on it.
All right. He takes it and looks it over. Let me see. He looks up quickly and tries to actually recall the symbol. He actually does with that 19. Oh, yes, thank you. He does look it over for a few seconds before handing it back to you. Thank you. You and your friends may enter the city. And why is that guy unconscious?
He's
Every night drinking.
He's feeling good, and he just, he's out of it.
All right, just why is he wearing such nice? Why is he watching nice clothes?
Do you always?
Why does it matter what kind of clothes he's wearing? How's that relevant to anything?
Sorry, sir. You may enter.
Why did the nobility do anything?
He just gestures you forward.
Have
a nice day.
Wasn't there something? I remember talking with Ralph something about him being noble. No, noble.
Yeah,
I mean, I don't remember. Never mind.
Yeah, he was claiming he was noble because I dressed him up as a noble.
Yeah, he looks incredibly fancy.
Yeah, and then something about the when he changed his race after the Gestalt thing.
He gave him a half-fiend. He didn't really change much. He's still a Goliath.
No, his background.
So as you have family here, I presume we'll be staying at the family house.
Who are you talking to me?
Well, the only person who's got family.
I look at him and say, yeah, about that. I'm kind of the last family member.
Okay, so nobody will dispute it when we go to your house then?
Well, there wasn't really a house here. We were only
You actually don't know
in my homeland.
You don't actually know if that's true or not, what the guard said, if you have a place here or not. You only know really your home continent. Everything outside is more of a mystery.
Yeah, I say I was only, or as far as I can remember, my family just lived in Eeyore.
Well, it's a handy pocket watch to have.
Time for some gather information.
You got a few hours to kill.
I'm going to look around the city to see if there is actually another Helsing house just to
Do you are going to go through the second wall or just stay in the outer ring?
The outer ring you said was like looks like a poor district.
No, outside the city. Like
okay, outside. I'll
outside
stick to
the walls, you see the slums as you entered. Outside the city.
I'll just stick to the outer district there, the outer few districts, and search around there for a bit.
Okay, so the outermost
maybe
district.
I don't know. Maybe I might have some relatives I don't know about.
Gather information, please.
I know all the things.
You got a nat 20. Really?
Fair play to him.
Okay, so as you go around asking about the Helsing name, they do address you that they do have a facility in the next layer, but no one really knows out here because of well, most people aren't allowed into the middle ring. Yeah, most people aren't allowed in the middle ring, so they don't really know how much information is. That's all you get. They're just in the middle ring.
I'm going to go on into the middle district then and search around there.
I assume you tried the same thing to present your symbol and everything?
Yeah, I tell them that I'm with the Helsing family and that I'm there for...
After checking over everything, that they allow you to pass. What is everyone else doing?
I'm gambling. Well, once everyone gets
I guess I'm just following him. I don't know this place, and he seems to know it better.
Okay, so you two have entered successfully the middle ring. And Natai's off playing solitaire with himself inside the inn. He's waiting for you in. And you two are doing what?
I'll head to the inn.
Okay, you're just taking Wrath with you.
I'm
going to go to find somewhere that sells horses. Going to try and find a replacement for that.
You find immediately near the entrance area.
Okay.
A place that sells carriages and horses.
Oh, awesome! How much for a
rented.
carriage? Oh, not for sale.
Mostly rent them, but you can buy them for a much higher price.
Okay. Have a look at the quality of the carriages and everything.
Don't you have a carriage?
No, we have a cart.
Right, it's a small cart for transportation. That's about it.
Yeah, it's completely different.
Yeah, did you buy that or rent it?
We bought it. Well,
Okay.
actually, technically, Wrath bought it whilst he's unconscious.
Oh yeah, you had his character buy it.
Yeah.
we just took money out of his pocket and bought it for him.
Yeah.
Gift.
He was unconscious and we needed to shift him, so he's now got a cart.
You'd be surprised when he wakes up.
Okay,
Yeah.
there's they only have only a few different damn it, what was it called?
Carriage?
Carriages, yes. They have several carriages around, only about 6, ranging from not only slightly better from the one you currently have to a quality one, like 8-person that needs like 2 to 4 horses. 2 horses to pull.
Are any of them for sale?
The high quality one would probably be around 500 gold.
Okay. Would that include the horses to
They have like signs outside the front.
Yeah. Does that include the
It does not. It includes only the cart.
Okay. Only the carriage, so I'd have to buy the horses on top of that.
Yes.
Okay, so we're talking probably closer to about 600 then, 700. How much to rent it? Rent one, the good one. In the meantime,
Half.
I say rent it, we just won't bring it back.
and how long would I get the use of that for the renting for that cost?
Depends.
That's a lot of gold.
If you rent it, it would be where you. It depends on how long you need it. 200. It's half the cost per day.
Per day.
That's what I'm saying. Just rent
That's
it, and we won't bring it back.
Yeah, that don't think that'll work.
Well, actually, it'd be if you rent it here, it'd be 250 to the trip back to the place you just came from, or to the one of the other towns.
So basically, I can just return it.
Yeah, the other place they have connecting districts. This one's connected to the one in wherever that place it's called.
Right. Tell him I'm interested in the carriage.
Okay. You see elderly elfin female outside carrying the horses. You see no other person.
Okay, well I'll go talk to her then.
Yeah. She.
How?
She perks up. Hello. How may I help you?
Good evening, madam. I'm interested in the went to the expensive carriage. I'm interested in the details regarding purchasing that carriage and 2 horses to draw it as well.
2 horses. Oh, horses. How much does it cost for a freaking horse?
For a basic light horse, it's 75 gold pieces.
Okay. She tells you exactly that. For smaller horses, it's 75 gold pieces. For larger horses, it would cost 100 or 150.
Right. Okay. That's certainly useful.
And the prices are out on front of them.
Yes. However, I am interested in perhaps talking about purchasing everything together as a collective, and maybe being able to come to some sort of arrangement.
Maybe.
Okay, that sounds reasonable. So if I was interested to purchase the carriage and 2 horses at the same time, what would be the best offer you could make me?
500. That'd be 650. She'll knock it off 20 gold.
Can I roll for? Can I make a diplomacy check to see if
You
I can?
can see different. Yes, you can roll. What was it called? Diplomacy.
Yeah. See if I can. See if
Okay.
I can get
I
it
got
down
her
a bit.
roll.
Yeah. Hang on.
You don't know what bonuses she gets. That's
No,
just
I
a
don't.
D20.
That's fine. I know. I get it. It's all good. Diplomacy.
She doesn't have to have any bonuses, and she still beats you.
Okay. No problem. Okay. See if I can.
I can't believe she won.
I can.
She says
can-
630.
Okay. Can I put a deposit down and I will get the rest to you so that the carriage is secured? I need to go and access funds for the rest of it, so I'll need but I'm interested and I want to put a deposit down so that it doesn't get sold in the meantime.
Oh, if you can, just pay me half now, and when you come to pick it up, give me the other half. I'll have everything prepared for you.
I can have 100. I can give you 100 now and be back in about an hour with the rest.
That'll be fine. Take
I'll give
100.
her 100 off her.
She nods her head and thanks. It's also when you looked at it, it could probably hold around 8 people.
That's fine.
It's also, she recommends that it's supposed to be for larger horses
Okay.
instead of smaller ones.
Right. I now need to go find a blacksmith.
You also have Wrath with you.
Okay.
Okay, while this is going on, I guess I'll go meet up with Matai. Inform them.
You two, Amon and Angelica are off going searching for the Helsing, aren't they?
Actually, do you know what?
That's right. I'm just following him, see whatever I can find him.
Can I search Wrath?
Yes.
I already know roughly where his money is. I want to see how much money. I want to see how much money he's got.
Nearly 550.
Okay, I've paid 100 in.
He has enough to pay for the rest.
Okay, pay for the. I'll do that. What I'll do is I'll actually pay out of his coin, and what I'll do to her is I'll make it out that I'm buying it for him, and he's a bit packed out.
She doesn't care.
Too much drinking.
She doesn't particularly care.
Yeah.
As long as she gets paid.
No, that's fine.
So that'd be
Okay.
330. No, wait, 530.
Okay, so I'll give her out. Take 500 out of Wrath's, and I'll pay the other 30.
All right then. So he has 41 gold left.
Okay, I am gonna.
You've robbed him.
No. I am going off the basis that he would understand and would accept me paying it back in a minute. So now we've got a carriage. I will now drive the carriage. I'm going to go find a blacksmith.
Yeah, you have 2 horses, light horses, which cannot run with the cart because they're not strong enough.
That's fine.
So they only can walk, even though it's. So yeah,
That's
only
enough.
walking. Please
Yeah,
do make
I'll put
note of
him
that.
in the carriage, prop him up again in the back.
Yeah, he's just sitting there in the carriage, all unconscious. And now you head to the inn. Nothing.
And I'm looking for a blacksmith.
Okay. You don't see one immediately, but you do see one eventually.
Okay.
I'll go to yours eventually, though. Abraxas, what are you doing?
I was heading towards the end to meet up with my teammate.
Natai is still you. Okay, you enter an inn and see Natai just with his sword propped up on his back, just playing cards with a dwarf just cleaning cups and glasses next to him.
Okay.
Hi there. I got a room.
Okay. Appreciate that.
The dwarf says 3 gold for your room.
Please. A little courtesy goes a long way, sir.
Please, may I have 3 gold?
Absolutely.
He gives you a what the fuck stare.
Absolutely. I'll give him the 3 gold.
Okay, you give him the 3 gold. He takes it. He just tosses you the keys.
So what's everybody doing here? What's going on?
I don't know. The one guy's trying to buy a horse and buggy.
Oh yeah, what's the name of the family we're looking for? Bethlehem?
Yeah,
Well, I'll ask that dwarf if he knows anything about the Bethlehem family.
they don't live in the city. They live outside somewhere. Nearby. I don't know where.
How far outside?
I don't know.
All right. Well,
Probably an hour, few hours or something, maybe. I don't know. I know they have some villa or house or something outside the city somewhere.
if he knows that much, then maybe I can learn more with gather information check in the neighborhood.
Okay. So you spend like an hour walking around the street.
Yeah.
Let's see. I need.
Paul, you want to give me another on the?
Oh, yeah, I can do a charisma check. 21 charisma check. Not bad.
Well, I guess I'm giving you another bonus.
So you get a
Okay.
+2. 21. That's 31. You know that you came in from the south. You know to the northeast is generally speaking where they live up on a mountain, but that's all you get. You don't know how far it is.
Okay.
No, nobody's been there or no one's allowed there. Like it's a closed off section.
Let's find a map shop.
Hey, what?
A map shop, a place where they sell maps.
Ah. Okay.
Is there one like that in
You
in
do
this
search
neighborhood?
and yeah, eventually as you're searching around, you eventually do find one over on the northern part of town.
All right, I'm gonna just tell the guy I'm perusing maps, and if I find the map I need, I'm gonna buy it. But I'm looking for a particular place, and I can describe to him as best I can the house or the area I'm looking for, without actually mentioning the name.
You're gonna have to be. You mean the area to the northeast?
Yeah, where we suspect the house might be.
You have no map. There's no maps in the entire shop that even gives information close to that area. You have stuff about the city that gives you a lot of information about any city in the continent, other places you've never been to, but nothing in that area.
Well, I'll ask the shopkeeper about it and ask him if he knows why there's no maps for it.
Oh, it's because no one goes over there. No one's allowed to.
Why not?
It's the Bellium's personal. I think that's what the reason. He's starting to actually think about this. Like it's the forbidden area. No one's allowed to if you're don't have permission and stuff. So why sell maps for that area when no one goes there?
Well, what's the edge of the forbidden area? Like, what's?
He points to the eastern side of town. It's a basic road that leads into the area. Only officials are allowed there.
Who lives there? Like the entire family?
I don't know. I just know it's a forbidden area.
Huh. All right, thanks. I guess that's all we needed.
Bye. Damn it. The guy who literally mutters "damn it" as you leave. He wanted to sell maps.
Yeah.
He would have made a good gold coin from a map.
I'll
Okay.
try to find the group and tell them what I've learned.
Okay, you were going to be heading back to the inn, I assume, then.
Yeah, I guess that'll be kind of our base of operations.
So now for the entire time, Natai is doing that. Let's do the black shop, and blacksmith, and then I'll do Andrelic and Amon.
All right.
Alright, Alton. Blacksmith. You come across them on closer to the eastern half. Right
Okay.
right there. These little
Okay.
colored houses that are not the same as every other house. You see a lot of
Okay.
smoke rising.
Okay, awesome. I will park up the carriage and tie off the horses so nobody can just ride off with it.
I
And,
doubt, and I doubt.
and-
I think Wrath is big enough to turn it.
Okay, and amble into the blacksmith and take I'm trying to get a gauge of the quality and everything that he works with.
I'm gonna have to roll
Instant.
see. You see a very old, gray, small gray beard human.
Awesome,
With
he's old.
Only a small amount of hair on his head.
Awesome.
Just pounding away at a hammer. You can definitely see it's affecting his age because he's somewhat slow.
Okay. I will try get his attention without interfering with his work.
Yeah. Not the hard of hearing, you idiots. I heard you entering.
Yeah, I'm
It's
just
an
trying to make sure.
It's an opened up area. There's no wall in his
I'm
workshop.
I'm potentially looking to buy, but definitely looking to sell.
Talk to my daughter.
And would you flash me grin and say, where would she be?
He points to the door over off to the side of him.
Okay. Again, walk over that way.
You enter the shop. You see a young, red-headed woman tending to the inside, just tending to things.
Go very again because of my nature. I will go very respectful and polite. Say, "Excuse me, miss."
Yes, she heard. You heard a small ding when you entered the shop,
Okay.
signaling your entrance. Yeah, she perks up.
Yeah.
She bows and she's behind the counter. What do you need?
I have some goods to sell, and your honoured father directed me to come speak with you.
Yes, he needs to retire.
Looking around, not if he's going to keep doing excellent work like this. So
Well, not now. He's still very capable. It just he needs to find someone to take over the shop. I'm fine tending to the store, but I can't. I'm actually wondering right now, out of character, why she's speaking this.
Maybe because I'm devilishly charming.
Okay, never mind. She doesn't say any of that.
I've got charisma 16. So.
Yeah, she just says that old fool. And she just says, yes, what do you need? She sees... Actually, unlike the other shop, you see things that are actually of better quality.
Awesome. I will take out the crossbow that I've got and the pair of mastercrafted daggers that I own.
The masterwork crossbow?
Yep, the masterwork crossbow, and my two mastercrafted daggers. And put them down. So I'm looking to, with the aching heart, part with these.
Oh. Yeah, we'll buy them. Let's see. Dagger is...
They're all mastercrafted, so it's at least 900 plus whatever it costs to buy them. So, but that's to buy, not to sell. So.
Masterwork is... Masterwork steel daggers for medium size are 302. Half that is 300. So two of them would be 302 gold for the daggers.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, she gives you the gold that. And
no, it's right. I know that's what she's worth, but I'm going to try and haggle for 500. So.
Okay, and then light crossbow. Light crossbow is 322.5.
Yep.
So half that is
150, 160-ish.
Damn it, pull up the freaking calculator. Plus 302. Altogether, she'll give you 464 gold and 5 silver.
I'll tend to say they are fine quality items, and I do appreciate your stance upon it. However, I'm sure, as you see, they are a matching pair of daggers, and I'm sure there would be a fitting being able to resell them on again. I'm looking for about 500 for the lot. I know it's a bit more than what you would normally be willing to pay, but they are very good quality, and the daggers themselves are a matching pair.
She sucks in her breath and thinks hard. Give me a diplomacy.
Yeah. Just trying to find his skill section. Diplomacy. Come on, don't fail me now. Oh, come on.
She shakes her head no. She'll raise it up to... She'll make it an even gold of 464 gold.
I'll suck through my teeth and kind of go, okay. I can respect a fair haggling.
Okay. You have lost to 2 daggers and light crossbow, and including bolts, I assume.
Yeah, I'm going to.
And gained 464 gold.
Okay, we'll replace the 500 gold I've taken out of Rath's collection.
You just put 500 back in his.
Yeah, basically, I took his money out to pay for the carriage and everything straight away, and just now put it all back. So he hasn't actually lost anything at this stage.
So you basically gained nothing.
Yeah, basically I've gained nothing, but I gained a carriage and 2 horses. Pretty good.
True. You don't have much gold left, though.
No. I was planning on selling that magic ring, but fuck, I wanted to come and
You
take
also
it off.
have to remove that from your inventory, and you also still have that potion of dark vision.
Yes. That's a good point. I will turn to her and say, I know it's not your thing, but I happen to have I picked up a potion hoping to sell it off in the future. You wouldn't happen to know anybody who'd be willing to buy it, would you? Or might be interested.
There are a few potion shops. There's a small one over in the eastern district, up north, she directs you, or there's the high quality one in the center of the district, but I don't know about that one much.
I see. You wouldn't happen to... I am, myself and my employer, I'll point to the carriage outside. So we are reasonably new to the area, and we are looking, obviously, to get ourselves acquainted. If there was any possibility of... You could perhaps give us some pointers about where we could possibly find a fair place to stay, if somebody has a station.
Oh, there's a few inns throughout the town. There's the one she directs you down to the entrance of where you came. She directs you to one on the northwestern town, and there's one that she believes is in the center of the town. I mean, the middle district, but she doesn't know for sure.
See. On a whim, in character, I'm going to turn around to her and say, this may seem to be a rather forward of me, but once I have my my master situated away in accommodation, would you be perhaps willing to give me a tour of the outer areas? And of course, take
Are you trying to be a charming person?
Yes, I am trying to charm her, basically. Spend a little time.
She slightly blushes and thinks, I get off work later today. I could show you around then.
Certainly. And of course, we shall find somewhere suitable to eat. And discuss the finer points of what you have. You have
You're charming the hell out of her.
Damn right, I'm trying to. I'm going to say, let's go.
I believe there's a skill check with this, but I'm not sure.
Bluff for seduction or diplomacy is up to you.
Seduction ain't a skill. Ain't a skill.
No, but that's why it comes under bluff, because it's all about.
Yeah, just give me a bluff check.
Keeping her off her feet.
Yeah, that kind of thing.
Yeah, give me a bluff check.
Okay.
She's She beat your score.
Seriously?
I rolled an 18. He got a 16. I don't know exactly how I should play this out.
Well, the thing is, there are modifiers in base. It's like, is it believable? Does she want to believe it? That sort of thing.
I would say
they all make.
She does. She definitely calms down though, but she says, "I can show you around, but I don't know if I can be out too late though. I have other stuff to take care of."
Oh, certainly, absolutely, and I wouldn't want to take you away.
And she does mention I have my eye on someone, so.
Oh, this is purely to, as a way of thanking you and to introducing me to the area.
You're not the first person to try and charm me like this, but so I was unsure if you wanted to if you were going that far.
Let's see. I apologize if I've given you the wrong impression.
Yeah, she's definitely a beautiful human female.
Yep, that's fine. But the offer is still open.
I wouldn't mind a walk around town for once.
Okay. I will attend to my master's needs and come back, and we shall carry on.
I get off at sunset.
Yes, perfect.
Have a nice time, and see you later.
Okay. And go off, and then basically take the carriage back to where the inn is.
Okay, just go where Natai is.
Yeah, basically. Dragging Rat along with me.
Okay, now for Anderlick. You are walking around the city?
Just trying to search to see if there's any...
what is that ringing in the background?
That's someone's texting me.
Ah, okay. So as you're traveling, you're looking for the Helsing.
Yes.
And you're also very low on health, I just noticed.
Oh, well, how long did it take us to get here from where that last fight occurred?
Over a day.
Oh, I could have used Cure Minor to heal everybody up. I thought I was the only one that took damage.
A Cure Minor would kill him.
Oh yeah, I don't think there isn't any. Well, in that case, I would have to use. I think I know some inflict spells. Let me double check my cleric. I do know inflict light. I guess when available, I'll have to learn inflict minor also.
Well, if you want, I can use my inflict model rune.
We're gonna assume everyone just did the heal up, so everyone set their health to maximum.
Actually, let me see if I know more. All right.
I don't think there is a inflict minor wounds.
Yeah, I can see it on the cleric spell list.
I have inflict minor wounds, I think.
Yeah, there's cure minor and inflict minor.
God dang. And with the spell point system, they're infinite. So yeah, everyone's back to full health. Okay, so
I'll make sure I learn that one at next level then. That way I'll have it available.
Okay, so you're traveling around the district, and you ask people, correct, Angelic?
Yes, I'm just asking.
You are directed to a large compound. Ignore the blue stuff right here, but that's where it is. That's supposed to represent water for some reason. Yeah.
I'm just gonna go ahead and
yeah, you see
head
a
in
large
that direction,
compound.
and I'm guessing that Emanon is following.
Yeah, I'm following you.
I don't know why I didn't do this. Yeah, you see a large mansion. I mean, a large building there, with fenced-off steel bars, 10 feet high, and 2 guards at the front entrance.
Can I roll a perception check to see if I can notice any like symbols or marks on the guards or building?
Yep, go ahead. You see your family symbol. No, wait. You don't see your family symbol. No, yeah, you would see your family symbol. But you also see another one, bigger than it, above your family symbol. You recognize... Actually, give me a knowledge check.
What kind of knowledge check?
Knowledge. No, sorry. Freaking hell. Let me check what knowledge there are. I think it'd be knowledge local. Let's see, knowledge. Nobility or local? But you don't have those.
I don't...
You have
Yeah, I don't have either of those. So.
Give me a pure intelligence check.
Alright.
You're pretty sure this is a familiar symbol. You know this is a symbol of the people who ruined your life.
Wow.
You also do know that this is not public knowledge.
So I know that that's the group that destroyed my home.
Yeah, but you do know this is also not public knowledge. It's like no one knows this.
All right.
Like,
the only one who recognized the symbol?
Amon wouldn't recognize the symbol. It's a raven with, just stretched out wings. That's all you know. That's the symbol. It doesn't make sense to you.
Yeah, it probably wouldn't. I mean, I've been on the island for quite some time. I wouldn't know things like this.
All right. After looking at, hold on, I'll go back on when these dogs stop.
You also do know your cape is intelligent. You do have your friend's mind in it. I don't know if you know that.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
So I do know for sure that this is the...
It's Helsing, but it seems to be taken over by that other people.
Alright, so I'm assuming that I'm probably across the street or some distance away from it.
There seems to be, yeah.
Alright, I look at them, and after I notice their emblem, I just begin to kind of laugh to myself, and then look back at Emanon and say, "We'll be back for them later." And then as I go to search for the inn that everyone else is at, I just say, "Finally."
Okay. Sorry, I was trying to set up the map because I don't know why I didn't set it up.
So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and head out towards the first district and find the first inn, like they said they were going to go to.
Okay, you head back up with the other two, Natai then. Amon's following?
Yep.
Okay. Abraxas, what are you doing?
Well, I was, Notai and I were heading somewhere, weren't we?
Natai was looking for a map shop.
Yeah, I'll just go with him since I got nothing else to do right now.
Then you're
Fine.
currently back at the shop because he would have headed back. I mean the inn because he headed back there. So now
Okay.
everyone's back at the inn. Andrelik, Alton, I will move payment for Wrath. Abraxas already paid. So Amon, Andrelik, and Alton all need to pay up 3 gold if they want to stay the night.
Understood.
And I'm assuming you pickpocket a Wrath and pay for him.
No, I'm going to pay for him, but I'm going to sweep into the place once the carriage is pulled up.
Okay.
Tie it all off again. Just sweep in with big gestures and stuff and go, "My lord requires a room and the provisions for the carriage," and gesture towards the air.
You do realize outside you would have seen places for carriages and horses.
Yeah, I know, but maybe not one that's this grand in this area. That's why I'm kind of like, I'm making the big statement about my lord.
If you want a better place, you're going to have to head to the to the middle district. You seem like too high class for this place. The dwarf
So, my lord is weary from the long travel and it requires rest immediately. And kind of go, you understand what it's like. You know, I would move him there, but he's grumpy, he's tired. We just need a room.
3 gold.
Okay, each, I presume.
Yes.
And that covers the carriage provisions for the horses and everything?
5 gold, 2 extra gold for the horses.
Okay. 6, 8. Put 10 gold down and go.
Alright then. So you hand him 10 gold.
Yep.
He
Even
just
though it
says,
cost 8.
yeah, the carriage will be taken care of during the night. Just put it in the stable next door.
Okay. And I will just say we need to move going to the rest of the group that's there. I go, we need to move our lord upstairs. He is weary from the travel. Wink, wink.
Okay.
Because of this big unit, it would take up a couple of us to carry him.
It will literally take, unless it's Amon or Natai, it will take at least 2 of you.
Yeah.
Unless you have a 22 strength at least.
That's what I have.
So yeah, you too. So,
I only have 21. Oh boy.
oh, I thought your strength was higher. Okay, you can struggle, but you can do it. If you're over 20, you should be able to do it. Yeah, you should.
Alright,
You can
so
do it, but
what-
you'd struggle.
I'm
All right.
there for moral support.
We have to make it look like it's not one person carrying this massive guy on his own.
Oh yeah, Natai is actually the strongest of the group. So Natai and Braxis would have no trouble. Amon with some, and Alton and Abraxas.
Yeah, no
and
chance. I would have no chance.
You have what, 14? You're
Yeah.
literally the strongest physically, for all physical strength. So yeah, you can't do it. Neither can Andrelik, but everyone else can do it with some difficulty.
Hence, I'm making sweeping gestures to the others.
All right, so who helps him?
I'll help him, that's fine.
All right, so Abraxas and Alton just carry Wrath upstairs, and just throw him in his room. You're all given keys to your rooms.
Okay.
There are double rooms. You were given 3 double rooms. So you do have some space. So you do have other people sleeping with you.
Okay.
So, what are you guys going to do next? It's about nearly midday.
Well, I think we should all sit and discuss what we've learned so far.
Very well.
I found some locations which will be useful if we need to do any buying or selling in the future. I also have managed to charm my way into somebody's good graces, and I will be learning some more about the local area this evening from this person. So my evening will be mostly preoccupied. But this will give us a good grounding for understanding the city.
Your main objective is to learn about the Belgium, so this is a very good idea.
Also,
After he gets
I purchased a carriage and a couple of horses. Although if we manage to find some extra money, I'd rather upgrade them to bigger horses, because at the moment they will be able to walk and pull the carriage. Either or buy additional horses.
Yeah, it's either 4 light horses or 2 bigger horses.
Big ones.
Yeah. She said she has you do know this.
Yep.
After he gets done telling us what he's learned, I say, well, I found one of the Helsing houses.
Oh, so you do have a place here.
Well, the group that destroyed the main headquarters seems to have taken over what was remained.
Oh dear.
However, I believe I shall deal with that after we have completed our current objective.
I have a feeling that could take some time based on the size of this place.
I'm in no rush.
Very well. Has anybody else learned anything else of use? No? Okay.
Mike, you're muted.
I don't know. Is he again?
Mike is muted, so...
Yeah, I'm cooking food because everyone was busy with all the other stuff while I was doing something else. Are we back together again?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone was discussing...
In the state to the north.
Ah, that's interesting.
Bethlehem Estate to the northwest. No one goes there. I think we should go check it out.
That sounds good to me.
It's going to make our role much more difficult. I would recommend taking a few days to try and gather as much information as possible before we expose ourselves like that.
All right.
We'll get time to familiarise ourselves with the city as well in case we need to in the future.
Yeah. I'll be right back.
All right. And what else do you want to learn about? I guess we could try to figure out what kind of.
Well, every city has its underbelly.
Yeah, I mean,
certain things will be available that wouldn't normally be purchasable. Plus, information is always worthwhile. I would imagine the kind of information we want will be expensive.
I wouldn't mind learning what kind of defenses the place has.
Exactly. We could also do with knowing how they're perceived by the public, how they're perceived by the nobility, that sort of thing. We do have a finely dressed individual who we could probably talk his way into the upper echelons.
He's unconscious, though.
Yes. That's why I say we can talk him into it, rather than him trying to blunder his way through the situation.
I could also use my family name to try and get through
If things have happened as bad as you said, though, I think that would possibly be more of a hindrance than a help.
Well, as far as they know, I'm still part of the family. Or as far as outsiders to the family knows, I am a part of them.
Oh, well. The fact that they have sections walled off from the rest of it indicates that there's a definite class division in this society. I would be fascinated to know more about especially the castle with that crystalline structure.
You don't actually see the castle.
Okay, well, the crystalline structure there.
You see a dull tower with a crystal on top, not a crystal tower.
Okay,
Yeah.
Find out what that is.
Yeah, it was the only thing really visible from the distance.
Besides, I have also gone through most of my resources. For example, healing potions. So I do need to replace those at some point. I could also do with sourcing some money, because buying a new carriage, etc., has kind of broken my funds. I need to see what kind of work is possibly available whilst we're finding this information. Anybody else have anything they wish to do? As I say, it's going to take us, I would imagine, a few of us at least a couple of days to build a fairly complete picture of what's going on in the city.
Trying to think. I could try to gather information. It might be better to try to. I'm trying to think of a person I could imitate and disguise myself as to make it easier to gather information. What I'm thinking I could do, are most of the guards in this town human?
You saw guards that were elven, dwarven, halfling. Also, as you were traveling around, I just completely forgot this. As you were traveling around, you were seeing hooded figures conversing with guards, traveling around the city. You would have seen these figures.
They like hooded. I mean, like kind of like they're all wearing like the same cloak type, like they're part of a cult or an organization or something.
You saw they were talking to guards, but you didn't get enough. You don't know exactly much about them, but they seem to be cloaked. They seem to be wearing armor. You would have seen a weapon of some kind on them. I forgot to mention this as you traveling around the city.
What kind of weapon? What kind of weapon and armor were they using?
You actually would not be able to see. You believe I'd actually would be more precise to say you believe they are armed. Hello, Natai.
Hi.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm just telling the group something I forgot to mention. The group, as they've been traveling the city, have seen people with cloaks that are conversing with people randomly around the city.
People with cloaks that are conversing with people?
Yes. Yeah, they seem to be like full-on cloak and disguised, and they don't look. You can't really tell what they are, nor race nor gender. And yeah, the guards were being elf, human, dwarven, halfling. You've seen a variety of races. I'm just using the same template for all of them because I'm not going to write out every single race.
Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to, these hooded figures that you're speaking of, I'm going to try to find one of them. The plan is to go somewhere. Cast Detect Thoughts, and then hopefully that I can find one of them to fail a will save. And I want to do this as they're talking to one of the guards, so I can try to get both of them within the range of my Detect Thoughts. I just gotta look up the thing on that. Oh, okay, it's concentration, 60-foot cone. So yeah, once I see him doing that again, I'll go somewhere, I'll use Detect Thoughts, and then hopefully they fail their save so I can pick up what they're speaking of.
Okay. So you just following one?
Yeah. But I'm going to save until he's speaking with the guard, though, because I want to try to catch both of them, hopefully.
What kind of spell is that?
That is a divination mind affecting.
Is that an enchantment type spell?
No, it's divination, not enchantment.
Okay.
Like divination is the school, mind affecting would be the sub school. Not enchantment.
I'm looking up to see if when you're doing this thing for the guard, when you detect thoughts for the guard.
Well, I mean, they get a will save to block it, but
yeah, I'm just trying to think. Let's see, the will save. What's the DC?
Shit. I know in the main book it's 12 plus charisma. I'm not sure what it would be with. How does that work, Mike? Because it's not. I'm not casting it as a sorcerer. I'm casting it as my race.
the spell ability, so it's just works just like a spell. It's your modifier plus the spell level.
10 plus charisma, so that's 16, and it's a second level spell, so 18 DC will save.
I think I got a 4. The guard, it's just the guy, the hooded figure seems to be, his thoughts are about is any suspicious individuals, what's going on, how's his day, just general thoughts. Just passing through his head. Nothing in particular. The hooded figure, though. Can you see that?
Yeah, we can.
Yeah, then you know his will save. He immediately stops as this thing detects, and he immediately turns to to you.
How do you know do I...
You know when you fail a will save.
What?
What's that?
You know when you fail a will save.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm just wondering how he knows it specifically. It's me that tried to use something against him.
I'm actually I'm trying to think. Let's see. He cast Detect Magic. No, wait. He actually cast a spell. And I actually need to pull up the character sheet for this guy. Yeah, so he actually he doesn't lock eyes with you. He just looks around completely, like turns around him, and the guard's mind completely shushes.
Okay. I know I can't read his mind, so I will.
And he also casts Detect Magic, and immediately locks to you.
Okay, yeah. I mean, I have magic items that'll radiate for sure.
This is Abraxas talking, right?
Yeah,
Are you doing alternate form right now?
No.
So you look as...
I look like my normal self right now, yeah.
He still locks eyes to you and starts walking to you.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, he's detecting magic items on me, so that's not a problem.
You look like a rock shot.
Or no.
What the hell does that even look like?
Bipedal tiger.
Big ass tiger.
He walks directly up to you and asks.
Actually, I don't have magic weapons, but I have magic items.
Yeah, he asks you, why have you tried to read my thoughts?
He doesn't know that's what I did. He didn't make a spellcraft when I was casting it. It's a spell-like ability, so he has no way of knowing I cast that spell, or cast that spell-like ability.
And he can't make a spellcraft because
it's spell-like ability, he wasn't preparing for it.
And he didn't see it happen, nothing.
Yeah.
He actually took you. You cast a spell on me. Why?
No, I didn't.
Then who? There is no one in the area that has magic around them.
Okay, I have magic items, sure.
And why are you staring at me?
Because you walked right up to me unexpectedly, and I don't like that.
I looked around the area. You were still staring at me when I looked back to you.
Okay. I noticed you walking towards me, so I maintain eye contact on you. I don't know if you're trying to come up to me to try to stab me or something. I don't know what's going on. I've heard lots of bad things about these big cities. A lot of crazy shit happening to people.
What things?
Bad things happen to people in big cities. They get robbed, mugged, killed.
Especially tiger people.
Yeah, I mean, they get, who knows what can happen. I'm not exactly a common type of creature, am I? Let's be honest here. And I really don't and since you're not a city guard, I really don't have to stand here and take this kind of harassment. And I started yelling out, this kind of harassment from these people like to walk up and accuse you of doing things without proof. I'm kind of speaking louder and with the intent of gathering a crowd around us to kind of call him out and try to make him look like an asshole.
No one seems
this
to
is
whisper,
how this is how it is in this. This is how it is in this city. You stand there, and all of a sudden you get weirdos coming up to you, accusing you of doing shit without any proof. Great fucking city this is. Sure glad I came here.
Sounds like it should be a perform oratory check.
And no one seems to be paying attention to you.
No. Maybe I need to start buying ranks in that. That might not be a bad idea. Wow, no one gives a shit, huh? You know what? If I see, I'm like, you know what? If I see any of you people getting harassed, I'll tell you what.
People are leaving the area.
This one person that won't have your back. You guys get what you deserve. And I just start walking away.
You don't know who I am, do you?
I don't care who you are, and I start walking away.
I'm one of the guards to this city.
And I start walking away. And when I say walking away, I mean I keep looking at him that way because I'm trying to maintain the appearance that I am paranoid by him trying to stab me in the back. So I start walking away while facing him, kind of, turning back every few seconds to make sure I'm not about
He's
to walk into a
you.
building or something.
And one time when you turn back to see him, you see him gone.
Okay. I'll go try to find another person like him, and hopefully... I need to make a concentration check because I was talking. And so it's a DC 16. So don't roll a 1. I rolled a 17. So I got a 31 on my concentration to keep my detect thoughts going. I really don't care. There might be commoners on me that'll fail, but I'm not worried. I really don't care what their surface thoughts are. I'm looking for another person like him.
Yeah, it doesn't take long to find another.
Yeah, it's DC 18. We'll save again. Well, I'm actually gonna just look for they have newspapers or anything like that just in this town, or just something I can kind of read. I just kind of make it look like I'm just kind of walking around reading something as I'm focusing on as I'm hoping that I can read his thoughts. Okay. Once I notice he does not fall for it, I will start leaving the area immediately and go try to find another one.
Oh my god. I'm going to have to keep clicking this.
But he botched with the 1 though, so he failed.
That's his. I had to change his actual macro. His stats, because I found out he got a bit more to his bonus against saves. That is actually his lowest possible roll.
But he's still botched. If you botch it, okay, good.
And the moment you get into his thoughts, it's clear. There's no thoughts going through it.
He's not speaking with anyone right now?
No, he immediately froze up the moment you entered his mind. He knows. His thoughts are going, who are you? Why are you reading my mind?
He's not aware of it. He's not aware of it. If he failed to save, he's not aware of it.
Let's see.
This is
something else. No, I thought it was something else. No, he's entering his mind, but he's just speaking with the guard. Just general stuff you read from the guard's thoughts. No different from normal.
Oh, well, I was hoping they were talking about okay.
And then if you catch them while they're traveling, you don't hear any thoughts except for general stuff. You're not getting anything from these guys.
Okay. I will roll another concentration check for speaking. And I did not roll a 1. I will try a bluff check on them. Actually, no. First, before I do that, I'm going to go and try to find a secluded spot. I don't care if it's an alleyway or whatever. If I have to go in an alley behind some crates and barrels, just somewhere I'm out of sight for just, basically 3 or 4 seconds. Is that possible to find something like that?
Yeah, there's a bunch of alleyways and stuff.
Okay. I'll just go make myself look like a human. Just regular-looking human. And I will go up to that guard. That guard and that other person he's with. I will make a bluff check saying that apparently I can't remember the name of the house we were asking about, but what's that, Mike?
Bethlehem?
Yeah, Bethlehem. And I would say that apparently that house was under siege from somebody. I don't know what the hell's going on.
The guard looks at you strangely when you say this. I've never heard anything about this.
Well, it just happened. Apparently it just happened this morning. I'm not sure exactly how long ago, but word's just now reaching the town. I heard some of the other guards by I'm guessing we're on the southeast part of town, if I'm reading the map correctly, it looks like.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll say that to the up in the northern districts that I heard him talking about it. Apparently you guys haven't heard. I can't believe that happened.
Ugh. I feel sorry for whoever attacked.
Yeah, they probably got some really good security up at that estate, don't they?
I don't want to know. All I know is they're going to no one's attacked that place because they die.
Wow, that sucks to be those people, huh?
Yeah, people don't go there because about freaking powerful they are.
Oh, well. Have a great day. And I'll stop talking, and hopefully they start conversing amongst themselves. I'm hoping I can catch some information that he's thinking about that.
Okay, so
useful.
will save for both of them. They both failed. There's 2 guards there. I only have 1 token just to remind me.
Nice.
2 guards, they start talking about it, but generally after a few minutes they just dismiss it and just forget about it. They seem unconcerned.
They don't.
If they're saying don't go there because you get killed, then they're thinking about what it is that would kill you. Though.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm going for.
Let's see. Thinking about just powerful, the members about the Bellium family, the rumors they talk about how they're powerful. They have a deity overwatching them. About, generally speaking, just bandits, the common thugs. Nothing would be strong enough to, like the members of that family are powerful. That's what you get from them.
Okay, I will go try to. I will go.
I don't know how much for you.
Okay, I'll go back and try to find the group and tell them. Well, I tried to gather some information. I got a little bit, but not too much, unfortunately. And basically everything that Sammy was saying, I'll just repeat back to you guys. So they got a deity over on their back. That's so we were hired to kill these people, but they have a deity watching out for them. That doesn't really seem practical.
That's if it's true.
What's that?
That's if it's true. It could just be rumor.
I thought you would have had this.
But I don't like our chances if it is true.
Yeah.
And not unless we can get them disfavored with their deity. Somehow.
Okay.
It could be done, but it would be extremely difficult and it wouldn't be quick. We need to find out what patron deity they worship to start with. How long did that take to get to that point?
For Brex travel town, it'd probably be around 2-3 hours. So it's slightly afternoon. And in that time, you guys could have done quite a bit of things.
Okay. Well, I do want to go and try and sell this potion. I do need some more money because I'm really low.
You do know in the northeastern town section of the outer city.
I will take one of the light horses from the carriage, and I will use that to get there quickly.
All right then. You do see somewhat crowded along certain sections, so you do have some trouble. But generally, you would get there faster than normal. As you walk along, you see lots of different folks. You do see more of those hooded figures walking around.
Okay,
and when you see a nice called Magic Potions shop that just says Magic Potions.
Excuse me.
Again, tie off the horse, and then go in and
you see a elf.
Oh, okay. Bloody hell, elves.
Male.
Oh, okay. Walk over to him and say.
Yeah, he sees you. The normal ding thing happens when you entered.
Say, gosh, they got those everywhere, haven't they?
Yeah, you see.
The bells.
Yeah, every door in this city you've entered has a ding. Yeah. Oh, you mean the things? There's something new that came out that allow shopkeepers to know people are entering.
Huh.
It's really helpful. They're starting to spread along everywhere.
Yeah, I can imagine it'd be a lot of use. Anyway, I was recommended to come to this shop and then I give the name of the blacksmiths.
Right, I never get it. Oh, you mean that lady?
Yes.
He doesn't even repeat her name. I forget her.
That's fine.
Anyways, you see a whole bunch of potions along the walls.
Now, I have a potion here which I have no use for, obviously, gesturing to myself. So I would be willing to sell it on.
What kind of potion is it?
It's a potion of dark vision.
Ooh, a nice one. Not particularly useful for some, but particularly useful for humans.
Yes,
their poor eyesight.
So it would be an easy sell for you.
Oh yeah, it's definitely a bit higher quality than what I normally have, but definitely not too out of the way. Let's see. He starts counting with his fingers, tapping his hand on the desk, and say, "I'd give you about 150 for it."
But it's a good sale. You just said so yourself. It would be
True.
I would fly off the shelf. So
true. I don't have another potion like it. It's somewhat difficult to make, and not really the most needed item.
Oh well, I don't know. I mean, it's something like that. If it's really rare, there's always going to be the right demand for it. If people look, especially humans, they do need these sorts.
Yeah, true. But there's also this. This is a magical place, so finding people who can cast light spells aren't that hard.
True. Can I make an appraise roll to work out how much I think it's worth? So I'm trying to work out how much, possibly that much, I can try and haggle with them on.
I actually looked it up. It's 300 gold.
Okay.
That's why I said 150 is half.
Yeah. That's just, based off what you just said about it being quite a quality item and everything. I was hoping for maybe 175. I mean, you make your money back easy.
He looks 170.
Deal.
All right then. He shakes your hand and takes the potion and gives you 170 gold.
Awesome. Feel a bit better now. Okay.
Would you like to buy something?
I would like to, but at the moment I do need to. I need to go and jingle the pouch. I need to go and win some more.
Well, I'll hope to see you later then. Have a nice day.
Absolutely.
What?
You wouldn't happen to... I am a bit new around here. You wouldn't happen to know a few places where I could try my luck?
Oh, there's the gambling den on the eastern thing near the not too far from the blacksmith. I sometimes visit there when I'm bored.
Well, maybe I'll see you this evening.
I was there yesterday. I'm not planning for another few days. But yeah, maybe another day.
What they like? They reputable? Or are they a bit...
It's more of an underground thing. The council doesn't particularly like it. It's all hush-hush stuff.
Oh, I see. So, yeah, obviously, yeah. Thank you for telling me then.
They won't do anything about it because it tends to keep people happy, but they don't like it, more or less. So long as we keep it down low, they don't mind it too much.
Yeah. No, see, I've also... See, I work for a noble lord who's just arrived, and he's a bit concerned about...
His eyes going wide open, and he stands up a little bit straighter.
Yeah. So he's a little concerned, obviously, about such things, because obviously where we come from, we've had such... Have you ever heard of such a thing as a thieves' guild? We're quite concerned about it where we're from, you see, so...
He actually has no idea. I've never heard of that such thing.
That's probably a good thing, then. That means it's not that big an issue, then. So it's just a case of, you see, we have problems with organised crime, you see, where we're from. So he's quite worried about his property. So naturally, we kind of check on these sorts of things when we get a chance. Yeah. But if you've never heard of such a thing, that's probably a good thing.
Well, the local guard is pretty fierce. So if there was ever one in the town's history or whatever, the guards probably got rid of it. They are pretty good.
Yeah, they did seem to be very professional, along with those hooded types.
Oh, you mean the enforcers?
Oh, they're enforcers?
Yeah, they're
of what?
They're the elite guard, or whatever you want to call it.
Oh, I see.
They're basically the high-quality people who protect the city. They are very professional and quite good at their job.
Hmm. Yeah. What do they... well, if the guards enforce the law, what do they enforce, then?
The enforcers? The peace.
Yeah.
They enforce the peace.
I see. So they're just like they're just higher up. The same sort of thing, but higher up.
Yeah, you can think of them like that. They're basically city guards, normal city guards, except much more powerful and have magic with them.
Right. See, again, that is good to know. So probably the reason why you've not heard of such a thing as a thieves' guild.
Oh yeah.
Wouldn't be not much of a chance, really.
Yeah. If not them, then there's always the family place. I don't remember their name. Outside the city, who could be asked.
Yes, I've heard about them. Perhaps if my lord is lucky enough, he'll get an invitation at some point.
To the other place? Maybe. I don't know about them much. I only know that place is exclusive. Even more than the gambling den. Although I think they're supported by the council.
I see. So they're quite popular then?
I don't really know much about them. I just don't know they exist. He shrugs his shoulders.
So just like so one of the sort of the old families, perhaps.
Probably.
Okay. Thank you very much. You have enlightened my evening.
Yeah, you're welcome. Hope you return sometime. Bye.
Well, hopefully. Bye. Now I'll go back to the. Now that sold that point. I'll go to the tavern.
Yeah, now you go back to the inn, back to your room, and with the group. That's Natai and Alton. Anybody else doing anything during that time? No, it's Praxis and Alton that went off to do stuff. That leaves 3 people who have like 2 to 3 hours of stuff they can do.
So, let's see. We're currently all within or near the inn here, right?
Yeah. You're all currently upstairs in your rooms or area, just talking to each other.
All right, I'm going to tell the others. I'm going to try and go find out more about the Helsing family here. And
whilst you're out, be careful of the hooded ones. Apparently there's something called enforcers. They are magically enhanced militia. Is probably the best way of looking at it.
You don't know exactly how they use magic. They just said they use magic.
I'm just saying. Yeah, that's why I'm saying magically enhanced. So yeah, apparently they're the kind of the elites of the guards around here. So just don't piss them off.
Why don't we all stick together instead of splitting up again?
All right.
Can do.
If he wants to go look into the Helsing family name, I'm fine with that. Let's just all go together.
That's fine, but I will be leaving before sunset, as I have prior engagements.
It's about evening, so the sun is starting to get closer to sunset. About 2 hours or so.
I have the pocket watch, so what time would it currently be at the moment?
Actually, pocket watches, would they even exist?
I don't know.
I thought they did.
What?
I thought that established when he got the pocket watch.
If he's from the technology continent, they probably would exist.
Probably would have been invented around before your age. So it's just generally an old style clockwork pocket watch, I guess. They probably would exist. Really have to keep remembering everything I have set up for this world.
Well, as I say, magic's probably pretty common here, whereas technology
new.
Would be more. Well, yeah, but to these guys, it would be new.
Magic, yeah. Magic's been around for thousands of years. Technology has been around for a century.
Yeah.
All right, then. Well, I'll go ahead and start heading towards the inner district, since that seems to be where
the normal thing what you do with the guards,
information
you just show
will more
your
likely be.
Yeah. Every time the guards do question you every time you go enter the place.
Yeah, I just tell them that this is not a traveling party.
Oh, everyone enters the middle district?
Well,
anyone who's following me, they said they didn't want to split up.
Sure.
I'll be bringing one of the horses with me. As I say, I've got to disappear off in probably about an hour. So. In character.
Okay. So everyone's in the middle district.
Yes.
Okay, so you're traveling around doing what?
Just trying to find out any information
the Belhium?
about what like them and my family.
Gather information.
Can I assist?
Do you all want to assist?
Sure.
So everyone just put in your roll or whatever you get.
Adds +2 to his roll, basically, for each person assisting.
Gather information. I got a 12. So that's a +2.
Type in your actual number so I have it I can add it all together. Okay, that's 3. Anybody else doing a gather information?
Yeah, 2 seconds. Bring up the capture sheet.
Gather information.
What's better? What would be better if you actually got like a nat 20 or the number that would be actually higher?
There we go.
On a skill check, it would just be
natural 20 is like it's just.
Oh wait, natural 20s don't count for this.
Yeah, so it'll just be the first one. So I got 24.
Okay, 2 people got 26. So it's 26 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2. So it's 36. Because it's plus 10 for 5 people.
It's a good result by anybody's standards.
So 36 is your gather information. You gather information. First, the Bellium. You found out through various gathering of people. You definitely do during this time see a lot of enforcers. Some even keeping eyes on you as you're doing so. As they don't even make chances to hide it, but you only see it rarely. You see them. Otherwise, you don't see them. Now, you found out the Bellium family is an exclusive family. No one's allowed outside the Eastern Gate, and without permission directly from the council or someone from the family. You do know that they have a somewhat powerful security or something. No one seems to really know, but because of no one really goes there. And there's not a lot of information about them. They do. The head of the family visits the city every now and again. And she seems just to walk straight in, no one's stopping her, the guards don't do anything. And then she leaves every couple of days. Because you got a 36, I will state that she was here the day before. So it'll be another few days before she's back.
Who is that again?
For the Bellium family, the family you're assigned to kill eventually.
Yeah.
Then you're also, for the Helsing family, you know that they moved here a few years ago. It would have been after the fall of Andrelic when you left the family. Or your family incident. You know that they started picking up here as they started trying to get more influence spread out the world. There's not a lot of information about them though, but they are generally hired help for mercenaries, although they are competing with the guild, but they are not as friendly as the guild is, so it's not working out for them.
All right.
Anything else?
Is there an arena in this town?
I don't know why this town actually has this waterway right here, up in the northern section. It's always bugged me about that.
It would be an aqueduct of some kind, or possibly a canal route for trade.
Actually, I think it'd be an aqueduct for water to the center of the city.
Yeah, so you probably find a lot of the nobility with the big houses probably get the best water supply in the villa area, because all the water would be freshly brought in from the river.
Yeah, I'm looking for that. I'm trying to think. You don't see an arena for the town, but do you ask about the town? If you do ask, they would tell you one to the east. Outside of town, there's a big one held for tournaments or fighting arenas.
Okay.
Sounds good.
But it's not really used often. It's also for magical duels or to settle disputes between magicians. But generally it's closed off to the public.
Well, this town is lame.
This isn't a business town.
Wrath is not going to be happy about no fighting arenas.
It's generally not always.
It's not a fun town.
If you do ask, do you want to have some more information about the arena?
Yeah.
There is a fighting tournament that will be open to the public in a week. Actually, soon, about 2 weeks.
Is there any restrictions on the tournament?
Only that you're a capable fighter.
Interesting.
They do have
What's
during the tournament you would have preliminary rounds where you could test to see if you're actual capable. But otherwise, just prove yourself capable.
But are you allowed to use magic in the fight?
You're allowed to use whatever. If you ask, they said that you're allowed to use whatever the hell you want.
There you go.
What's the prize for winning?
The guy who shrugs and just says some item, I don't remember. It's a gold prize for third place. The second place is some items, and the third place gets a magical artifact of some kind.
Do we join as a group, or do we have to go individually?
Individually.
Winning that tournament would certainly attract their attention, potentially. It might be worth taking part.
Yeah. I'd like to enter.
And I know Wrath would certainly like the opportunity to.
So would I, but
legs.
Why can't we join the team? Why does it have to be individual? There's like no team combat things.
Well, because it's personal glory, I'd imagine.
Oh yeah.
You could enter. Actually, should it be a single thing or a?
Yeah, it should be a team thing where teams can go up against the different kinds of monsters, and then
that way you don't have to sit here for 3 hours while other people just get into a one long combat.
True.
The teams have to go face off against each other.
Maximum of 4 people per team.
We fight a bunch of monsters, and then we fight off against another team of adventurers.
Maximum 4 people per team.
I'll sit it out. I don't want people knowing what I'm capable of, so I would be happy to sit it out. I'd rather people thought I was a bit more mysterious.
So that's Alton and Wrath can't join, but the sign up is you don't have to do it now.
We could get Wrath in later potentially. I mean, Wrath would be a very good choice to go into the tournament.
Yeah, you just have to prove yourself capable in a fight.
I might chip in. I might go in for the single tournament, but if there's only limited to 4, I might as well go in on my own, and then the other group can go in as a group.
Yeah, there is actually 2 tournaments running along. 1 singles, 1 team-based.
Yeah, that works.
Okay, I don't know if I want to enter. And considering bonuses I got from Gestalt, I'm even more hesitant to enter.
Why are you hesitant to enter?
Because I can win with way too easily, and that.
Yeah, but if we're going in as a team, as a group effort, if you go in as a group effort, it'll be a lot more difficult for them to be able to pin down it was you that's winning the fights. And besides, you don't know what you could be up against. But it's your choice.
Yeah, one of the challenges could be that we have to fight a golem or something. It'd be like a greater stone golem.
And by the sounds of it, everything's acceptable. So. So they may not care.
In a fight a golem, that'd be a pretty long fight.
Potentially.
Because immune to all magic and then a DR we can't overcome.
Depends what type of golem it
is. Use an adamantine weapon.
Yeah, because they're just lying around.
Somebody in the party should pick up a transmuting weapon.
Well, it's only minimum +3 weapon at the 5th level. It's not going to happen anytime soon.
Yeah, so they probably wouldn't throw something. They wouldn't make a one-sided fight like that. It would be more challenging. They'd want it entertaining rather than boring. So they'll make something that you can fight, but it would be difficult.
Difficult I'm fine with. It's just golem would just be It's not that we could. It's not that we couldn't win. It would just take freaking forever.
Yeah, but that would be boring for the crowd.
Yeah, exactly.
So I think what we should try and do is possibly move Wrath into better accommodation as well. With his dress code and everything we've got going for ourselves, plus the carriage, we can make ourselves pretty convincing. And we've got one of the Helsing family here as part of the entourage. It will be fairly convincing. It would cost us more gold, but I'm sure we can work around that. What do you think?
Sure.
If we want to attract the attention of somebody, the family that is this old and this powerful, we really need to stand. We need to make a statement.
Right.
We need to make ourselves noticed pretty much straight away. So to do that, we have to either win the tournament or we have to make a big scene. We have to make a very public scene of at least how Wrath looks.
Well, if we win the tournament, we might be able to access the magic artifact.
Well, we don't even know what it is yet. I'm more worried about trying to get the attention so we can actually complete our mission rather than what we'll actually win for it.
True.
We could certainly do, if we win the tournament, great. But if we don't, we won't attract that kind of attention. We need to win the tournament in order to.
You don't know if winning the tournament will actually help you in any way.
No, but I'm going off the basis that everybody loves them.
I entered the other tournament. I didn't even know I'll be able to meet one of the family members.
Actually,
Yes,
that was more by chance, actually.
Yeah, but we've also got somebody who we can dress up to be the part of a noble, an arrogant one.
Yeah, I do recall that you guys wanted to skip town as soon as you got Wrath out. It was only because I insisted on staying behind and finishing the tournament that we managed to meet the guy.
Yes. That's because, unfortunately, Wrath is also a bit of a problem.
But I guess I would like to sit out because I already won into the Magic tournament, and 2, I think Wrath will want in on the action.
That's a fair point. We need to try and create as many opportunities to find a way into that group as possible.
I'm not sure I want to try singles. Singles will draw more attention to me, and that might draw. And right as I am now, more attention to how things affect me is not a good idea.
I thought we were doing a team effort so no one would go single, and because like I said last time it was a solo event, it just ended up taking up like 3.5 hours. That's what we're trying to avoid.
But the team doesn't have an opportunity for everybody to fight. It's only a limited number. We don't have to do the singles. It's just a case of there are also other alternatives.
Okay.
We don't have to do the single tournament at all. We could just do the group one as a way of trying to attract the attention. Either way, a tournament is going to take forever anyway.
Yeah.
It's in 2 weeks,
so... Well, yeah, we probably would be done and gone by that point if we're half decent at what we're planning.
Oh, there is one thing.
I just wanted to get Michael.
We're going to do a deck of many things.
You still have it.
Yeah, did everyone draw from it?
No, not everyone.
No, I declined.
Braxis and Andrelic are the only 2 left. Wrath can't do it because he's unconscious. I'm just gonna put his token right here where the end is.
What if I grab Wrath's hand and then make his hand draw the?
That doesn't work because you have to state how many cards you're drawing, and you can't do that. If you're
unconscious. Move his lips and then do a.
Really?
Ventriloquism.
Do you attempt it?
No. I'm just wondering.
We've already proven that the magic item resists manipulation.
Yeah.
So I don't think that would... I think it's a case of you need to make that conscious choice. And Wrath's not here for that. Besides, he may not even want to draw from the deck.
He may want to draw from the deck when he finds out freaking Natai got +5 strength. The worst he got out of it was a -2 AC.
We should leave the deck with him.
And the second Wrath was being turned into a bunny.
We should leave the deck with him and leave a few black cards in his pocket and be like, "Oh yeah, we drew some cards for you."
That still won't work.
Yeah, I know, but he won't believe. He won't know that.
You don't. He does. You don't know. Wait. Do you actually draw the cards?
Well, yeah, I've already drawn 3 cards. I can never draw from it again. Not magically.
Okay, so
For me, it's just cards now.
No, you're putting the actual cards in his pants or anything.
Yeah.
Okay. When you take the deck away from it, the cards magically shuffle back into the deck.
Oh.
Oh yeah, the deck is on me, but here's the question: since it can only be used once, and some of our members don't want to use it, what exactly are we going to do with it?
Well,
Selling it's worth like $1 million gold, probably.
Andrew, you actually never stated. What do you want to draw from that or not?
I never said I wanted to, but I'll probably draw from it when we're not trying to do something just in case of any negative effects. So
Yeah, like the polymorph.
I'd rather not have to.
This will override even
miss out
immunity
on
to
a-
polymorph.
Is what?
It will override even immunity to polymorph.
What the hell? Is anyone else tempted to go all GTA on these cars? Anyone? Can you even find a car here?
I don't think he meant literally GTA. I think it's just as in go out and kill them for the sake of killing them.
Oh, you actually just saw that. Yeah, not I
The
stated that.
GTA is in the video game.
Yeah, just saying let's just go crazy and just start murdering every person we see.
Yeah. That won't last long.
It depends on how strong the resistance is.
Maybe one of us should ask the Dark Lord what he wants us to do with the deck of many things once we've used it. Just an idea.
You ask him?
No, I'm saying this in character to everybody else. I don't want to ask him.
Alright, I'll ask him then.
Okay, you connect to the Dark Lord. It takes a few seconds before he answers. Yes? What is it you need?
My lord, I wish to ask, what should we do with this deck of many things once we use it?
The deck?
They can only be used once.
The deck. The deck. Ah, that artifact. It is a godly level artifact. Let us see now. What you do with it? I could find uses for it for myself. But what ultimately, it is unconcerned. I'm unconcerned with it. Do not attempt to destroy it, though. If I remember correctly, it will cause a bad effect in the immediate area. You will not survive.
Well, that's it.
How much is it worth?
Worth? Oh, no one would ever buy that thing from you.
But it might be given up. Well,
why wouldn't they buy it from us?
Let me rephrase that. No one would buy it from you because more of the fact that they could not pay for it. That is worth more than the city you're currently in.
Okay, well, we'll just get the most amount of gold we can for it.
We do happen to know a rather important family that would probably appreciate it as a gift.
One problem.
What problem?
Since the deck was last seen in that city, and the guardians are dead along with one of their family members, don't you think they would suspect the first person to turn up the deck?
Is it actually their families, this item?
Well, we should. I mean, we could probably get it. To see how much we could possibly get for it. Even if it's not full value, it's better than nothing.
I think what we'll probably get is a knife in our back for our troubles.
You never know.
Are you whispering this in the middle of the street?
Sure.
No, we're in our rooms in the inn.
Oh, you guys went back to the inn?
Yeah.
We're not gonna contact the Dark Lord in the middle of the street, you know.
Well, why not? It's telepathic communication.
Yeah, it would be no real visible effect.
Yeah. Nobody knows you're telepathically communicating with somebody. So, yeah, it was just an idea. I mean, if we were to offer,
and depending on how things turn out, we may end up getting another artifact soon. Considering that the last time I entered tournament I entered, you guys ended up not only killing the guardians and stealing the artifact.
Hey, don't blame me for that. That was not my fault. They started that, pointed to everybody else. I just
True, but it is your fault that one of the contestants is dead, and that also got you into the crosshairs of his master.
Right, but at the same time, I also got you direct access to the deck of many things, getting you A, 2 dragons, and B, the opportunity for us to be able to steal it in the first place. And you didn't have to do a damn thing, so I don't know what you're complaining about. And I saved you from potentially being outed as a lich. So I really don't see what you're complaining about here.
Wait. He was the guy. He was the person who knew I was a lich.
What are you on about? Who else knew that you were a lich besides us?
Somebody did.
As you guys, I didn't even know. They even know. I didn't even know that the person who knew I was a lich was in the city. Let alone let alone the very contestant you murdered.
No, he wasn't. He didn't know anything about you. I don't know what you're talking about.
Alton, can you give me a bluff check?
Absolutely.
Amon, give me a sense motive.
Do I get any bonuses or penalties?
Just roll out.
My bluff is chances are my bluff is even higher than yours, pal.
No, no. Amon has to give you sense motive.
Yeah, you have to give me a sense motive, not a bluff.
All right.
That's a nat 20. So, 31 to sense motive 2 versus the 18
he
bluff.
definitely beats me.
Okay, Amon, you can definitely tell Alton's lying out his ass. You don't know what he's lying about.
It's a nat 20, man. There is no way.
No, you can't tell what he's lying about. You only can tell he's lying. So...
He just said, I don't know what you're on. I don't... He didn't even know anything about the list. He doesn't know what I'm on about.
Yeah, that's what I said. And you can tell that I'm lying.
You can more or less guess what the truth is.
So what's your goal for the next day? What are we actually going to try to do other than just walk around different parts of the city talking to people?
Speaking
I
of which,
think I'm going to have to go feed my dragons first.
speaking of which, I do have an appointment this afternoon, which I'm probably going to be probably late for at this rate.
Sun's starting to set at this time, and the dragons are currently just laying around, just trying to keep themselves occupied. The black one, wait, which one did you give the coin to? The black one?
Yep.
The black one's just with his nibbling on his coin and just playing with it.
I think we should go into that Forbidden Zone and check it out.
Yes, move the plot forward. Get yourself.
Yeah.
Who knows what.
Is hard.
Who's with me?
I'm down.
I'll go with him.
I'll give it a shot. I'm going to have to keep my sight high. That thing.
Unless you guys want to go at night. You guys prefer darkness?
Sure.
Let's go right now then.
Works for me.
We can go out the southeastern gate here and then go around the city walls until we get to the Forbidden Zone. Does anyone in the party have survival?
No, not yet.
Let me check. Is it currently dark outside right now?
It's sun setting.
Or getting dark?
It's setting
Okay,
right now.
okay. I do not have survival, by the way.
Yes, you're also... The daylight does not affect Angelic or Alton anymore.
No.
Hey, well now it seems like I'm back at my full potential. I can see clearly now.
So it's, which people are going?
I think we're all going. And we're all
No.
back in the woods.
Nope.
Okay,
I'm
everyone
going.
but Alton is going.
And ultimately,
All right, then.
told you if he was there, that was probably the worst idea you guys could come up with, but he's not there. So that's right.
Okay, so everyone, I will just move you off Alton up here.
Sometimes you just gotta live a little.
So before I go, I order some food and then I leave them for my dragon.
All right then. The dwarven lady comes up and just feeds the dragons. Nice dragons you have, she says. I'll watch over them while you're gone. She just pets the dragons and
Please do.
scratches them. She apparently likes the dragons. You can definitely see she plays with them as you leave. Since you guys are going to be traveling through the forest, I'll put your tokens over there. Alton will be easier right now. So Alton, you walk up to the district.
Basically, I'm going to use the because I've got knowledge local as a character, but obviously I don't know this city that well. So the idea is basically for just her to take me around and get familiar with the sites. so that my actual knowledge local will actually be applicable.
Yeah, that is definitely true.
So that's it. Basically, there won't be anything untoward or anything like that, but literally just a case of
just
have a nice time,
learning about it, asking general questions about the city and everything.
Yeah, the equivalent of a gather information check, but whilst out with a native, basically.
All right then. So I'm just gonna give you. Roll me a. I am trying to think of what kind of roll would be appropriate. Let's see. No. What kind of roll would be appropriate for this situation?
Well, I have gather information. If it depends what you. I mean, I've got diplomacy, bluff.
Roll me diplomacy or gather information.
Gonna go with gather information as it's got higher.
Okay. Yeah. So yeah, you're just generally definitely helps you. Knowledge local is now applicable after this full several hour session.
Cool. I may go to the gambling place afterwards, but I mean that's nothing in comparison to what these guys are about to go do. So
yeah, I will do yours later because they're definitely going to be more than likely done. So yeah, several hours you'll get
in a pile in bits.
Okay, let's see now. You start traveling through the forest. You actually start, as you're starting to travel, you actually hit a forest and the mountain range as you start going.
Okay.
Let me see now. Andrelic, Abraxas, Aman, and Natai. There you are. You're starting to travel through the forest. This map ain't accurate to your terrain, so just go with it. So you're just traveling around and going through the forest. You're eventually going to head back to the eastern path, right? Or are you just going to wander around?
Let's just wander around for now, see what happens.
Give me survival.
Maybe we'll try to make our way toward a particular goal, like the heart of the territory.
Yeah, but you don't know where that is.
What's survival?
It should be at the bottom.
Are we all rolling survival? Is that the?
If you have it, you can roll it.
It can. I mean, it's you don't have to have it trained, so you can just try it. Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't have the asterisk on it, so.
Yeah. So anyone can roll it.
So mine.
So I suppose we can.
Come on. 1 second. I gotta grab my.
But I know Jack.
1 second.
Not bad.
So, what does Abraxas get? Paul? So what you get, Paul? Okay, let's see. 18 plus... I think you need at least 10 for your survival to count, so that's 20. 25 check. Okay, since you head back to the path to the east, because you would, as you're traveling around the city, you would see an exit to the east of the city. Do you ever head to that, or just start wandering by yourself?
I'm not going to go off by myself. I'm going to stick with the other 3 people that are with me.
I meant, do you just wander the forest as a group, or do you head to the path?
I don't know what you guys want to do. You just head to the path, or what?
Let's take the path.
All right, that works.
It does take you a bit of time. The DC 15 would have easily made it to the path. So as you travel through the path, head and you follow along it as for a while. It leads you along for a while. You don't see much along the path, except for trees and everything. You do come across a few animals along your way, though. But none of them stray too close. You see bears, some deer, some rabbits.
Okay.
I don't actually know what would be what kind of animals would be in the forest. But you see animals transiting around. They don't disturb you or anything. Do you just keep continuing the path?
Yes.
When I see a rabbit, I hit it with my Eldritch Blast.
Give me a attack roll.
Okay.
I think it's like DC 12 for a rabbit.
There it is.
Okay, when you squarely hit it and it goes. You have rabbit mush on the ground now. What?
I don't know why I felt the need to do that, but I just saw a rabbit and I became very angry.
Well,
Flashbacks.
the area started to clear a bit because of the noise.
You remembered your time being a rabbit and you just freaked out.
That was hilarious. The rabbit just poked its head up. Next moment, poof, its head's gone with the freaking Eldritch Blast. As you're traveling along, you eventually do reach a house.
Is it a big house?
You see a big house.
I'll make a perception check. Try to gauge any security it might have.
It does have a fenced-off area.
I'm going to start walking up to the front door.
It's fenced off. You can't get to the front door. The gate seems to be 30 feet from the place.
There's no doors, there's no doorway in the gate.
Usually a gateway that you could enter through.
Okay.
Is it open?
Actually, I need to check something first. Because this is actually... Okay. You... I knew you... you're a... What the freak? Everyone give me will save. All 4 of you give me will saves. But anybody who's approaching the place, give me a will save.
Okay.
Which would probably be all 4 of you.
Really? Okay.
$13.
Everyone
My
failed.
God.
Immediately, as you're trying to get to it, about 30 feet from the presence, you slam dead straight into a solid wall.
Solid wall.
Nata, give me just a knowledge arcana check or something. Or a general knowledge check.
I have rings from knowledge arcana. Can I try that?
You can, but I don't think you will meet this. This is a different reason for not high.
Okay.
Yeah, you're pretty sure this is the same thing that you passed through when you went over the wall of the city.
Oh.
Or at least something close to it.
Can I make a second attempt?
No. When you try and force through, it just seems like a solid barrier. There's nothing you can do to get past it.
Is it the kind of thing that I could try again the next day?
Possibly. You don't know. You don't know enough about this this wall.
I'll try to shoot an Eldritch Blast through it. Does it penetrate the wall?
It just bounces. It just deflects right off the wall.
Oh.
No, wait.
Let me not.
Is your Eldritch Blast alignment changed? Like, does it have an alignment attached to it, or just normal Eldritch Blast?
I think it's just normal Eldritch Blast.
No, there's no alignment to it.
Okay, then it just travels right through the wall.
I know what this is.
Yeah, it's I'll just try magic missile and see if that goes through.
You have to specify a target.
I'll just aim for like a bush that's on the property somewhere. I'm not looking to.
You do see several trees and bushes around the area. You also can see that there are people. You would be able to see there's people about in the premises.
That's fine.
I know we didn't see any people.
Yeah, perception actually would be appropriate now.
Okay.
I forgot to state that. Is anyone doing stealth or not?
I was anywhere for us to hide to make stealth checks.
There's a forested area.
Okay. Well, my perception was a 26, and my stealth was a 13 and 9, so 22.
Oh, sweet.
Okay, let's see. Perceptions would be... Yeah, Amon can easily tell that there's people. Yeah, you guys can see there's people at the front gates, like 2 of them. Actually, not outside. They're inside the gate at the front entrance. No, wait.
Is that?
No, wait. They would be at the actual physical gate.
Oh, sort of like.
I just realized something. Not
So, like,
I
5
just
feet.
hunted a rabbit.
Not that I killed a rabbit. Yes.
Be very, very quiet. I'm hunting rabbits.
Shut
No.
up.
Don't ever talk to me or my son.
What was your
They're
stealth
not-
check?
Mine was 20. Mine was 22.
Okay, everyone got at least the lowest was 21, which is the important one. Always go by the lowest with stealth. Okay, so do you guys just walk straight into the path, or do you go around it?
We'll go around it. So
Okay, so I'm assuming you're off to the side, and when you tried to enter, get closer, it just stopped you.
Okay, and that's when I'll look for a bush or something and just aim a magic missile at it.
And the magic missile just goes right through and destroys the bush. With that, the guards actually seem... they don't notice it! They don't even bother moving or anything.
Are the guards within 150 feet of me?
Yes. Are you 100 feet? They're at the solid gate, which the energy field seems to be spread out from a 30 feet radius
No,
around
okay,
the
then
gate.
yeah, they're within 150 feet. They're within range of my magic missile. That's all I was really going for.
Are you going to shoot them?
I'm thinking about it.
If you do, I have to actually stat these characters out.
I mean, I'm going to ask my teammates, should I try to start a ruckus and just aim a magic missile at them? There's how many? You said there's 3 of them?
There's 2 people at the gate.
Okay, I get them at 5th level, so it's 3 missiles. Yeah, I could do 2 and 1.
Do any of you guys have a burrowing speed?
No, I do not.
Do you know the burrow spell?
No. Because when I get high enough level, I'll just take Dimension Door and I'll make it easier.
Yeah. That'd be nice.
But that's not till level 8.
You a wizard?
Hmm?
You a wizard?
No, Sorcerer, which is why I don't get my 4th level spells till level 8. Because Rockshot just cast as sorcerers, not wizards.
You have, you don't get spells from a sorcerer.
Yeah, I cast spells like a sorcerer at my level.
Oh yeah, you get spell slots and spells known from a wizard.
I don't get like the bonus feats or whatever. I don't get a familiar. But I cast spells. I know I have spells known and like a sorcerer, and then
The freak, I didn't know the Rakshasas get that. Didn't they have their own spell list or something?
No, they just get access as if they were a sorcerer.
yeah, sorcerer by total sorcerer
They're
by.
basically pretty much immune to magic, and they can cast magic.
Well, they changed it. It's not immunity. It's just the ridiculously high spell resistance.
Okay, but you apparently only get up to 7th level sorcerer.
That's normal, but since I have other hit die, that increases my total sorcerer level. My sorcerer level is equal to my total hit die. And since I have 5 hit die because of my Gestalt levels, I'm treated as a 5th level sorcerer. The race on its own, yeah. That's the advantage of being Gestalt.
Actually, for a sorcerer, they don't get anything else. They get a summon familiar, but that's about it.
Do they? I didn't know. I don't remember reading anything about a familiar. Even if I do, I'm not gonna.
The wizard gets
Yeah,
bonus feats, but the sorcerer just doesn't get shit.
No.
Yeah,
but
just don't ever bother taking meta magic feats either, because as a sorcerer, they automatically anytime you take a meta magic feat, they automatically become a 4-round action, which negates.
Well, that's what the rapid meta magic feats for. But I'm not going to be wasting my feat slots on that stuff, anyways.
There's also a variant sorcerer from the player's handbook too that gets rid of the familiar and lets you use rapid meta magic from the beginning.
So you guys are actually going to kick off a fight with the people who are trying to infiltrate and kill.
You also know you cannot get to the place. You're 30 feet from the gate that surrounds the place that none of you can get to.
I'm just going to try walking. I'll try walking through again.
You just run into the same wall.
Can I do a knowledge or counter spellcraft so I can figure out what could possibly be causing this?
Yes.
Which one would I roll?
I believe it's pretty sure. I'm pretty certain it's Arcana.
Arcana? I can try. I got ranks in that. With my plus 12, I got a 23.
23.
Yeah.
I have to actually look up. Oh my God, there it is. Let's see. It's Magic Circle against evil.
That normally doesn't prevent you from crossing a barrier.
It's generally. Oh wait, yeah. It's generally that's what you can get. It's generally speaking a variant of the Magic Circle against evil.
Oh, okay.
It's a field that does not allow evil to pass through. That's what you're getting. You don't exactly have all the information though.
No, that's fine. That's what the undetectable alignment spell is for, to override that.
Is this barrier considered a trap or no?
No.
What we can do, guys, is in the morning we can go find some scrolls, and I can cast undetectable alignment on us, and that should hopefully allow us to pass through.
Okay. Then you're just going to head back to the town.
Let me keep walking, if you guys want.
Not fun for later.
I haven't caused any. I haven't really done much last couple days. I'm itching for a fight.
What? You can't. You're just gonna tackle a random animal.
No, I'm not gonna waste my energy on a common animal. Do we want to attack these guys or no? Do we just want to?
Let's hide in the bushes and call out "Help! Help!" And when they come out to help us, we'll kill them.
All right.
You're gonna attack them when you can't even get past the barrier.
We can't, but our spells can.
We're gonna bring them to us. Everybody hide. And I'm gonna start screaming for help.
Sounds good to me.
Oh my God! I have to actually. You already have a stealth check.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if we were maintaining what we got earlier, but all right.
Yeah, you'll have to roll new ones once he actually starts yelling.
Oh, you probably.
What was it for?
So you want to just roll it now, or should I wait?
Yeah, are you screaming?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, then if you want to stealth, you're gonna have to do another roll. Andrew, like you did yours at 17.
I thought we maintained what we got earlier.
No, if you do something to break it, you do.
Oh, I mean, I haven't done anything, so.
Natai is, and he's breaking your entire cover.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, once he started it, I figured I might as well help out, and I got a 24 on my new one.
And Amon, are you trying it? Amon. Ryan?
I thought Ryan went. Yeah, he's not here with us.
What happened?
I thought he stayed behind because he thought he didn't want to come with us.
No,
he
Alton stayed behind.
Oh.
He's right here.
Yeah, he was here. I don't know where he went, though.
Oh.
You guys are all like right there. Everyone there is with the group.
Well, I guess Amonon's not with us either.
I'll roll a stealth check for him. He got a good one. Okay, so you just scream out.
Yeah.
Help. You're bluffing, so give me a bluff check.
All right. And I find it difficult to hold a slight giggle out of my voice as I call for help.
They don't move. They just look over in your direction. What do you need?
I'll yell louder. Help!
They...
I'll try to sound more desperate.
I'll start screaming out, there's some kind of cat creature, like a tiger or something, trying to attack us. And then I don't know if I physically can, but since I'm a tiger, I'll try roaring like a tiger.
You have to give me a bluff check.
Okay. Plus 18 for a 20.
How do you have a plus 18?
Racial and a high charisma.
They take a few steps forward, but they don't go more than 5 feet, and they have their weapons drawn. What is going on over there?
There's some kind of cat trying to get to us. Help! We need help. We can't kill this thing ourselves. We can't fend this thing off ourselves.
Run this way.
No, we're too scared to move. It's like circling around us. What kind of guards are you? You guys suck.
What are you doing out this far?
It doesn't matter what we're doing here. We're under attack. You guys aren't going to help us. It's messed up. Oh my gosh! And then I'll start roaring again.
There's no animals like that in this area.
Bullshit! Well, there is now. We can see it.
There is now.
I actually have to do knowledge nature, which they actually do know enough of. There's no.
Well, I don't know what it is. I mean, you guys can't hear that, and then I'll start roaring again.
Paul, do you know Summon Monster?
No, I don't.
Okay.
Those teams only last a round, so it's kind of pointless to have this low level.
I don't even know this. They don't move. Let me see. Actually, one holds out their hand. And does this even work? Yeah, they would do this. One of them shoots a beam of energy at your bush.
Okay.
It doesn't hit any of you. Let me actually roll for that.
Can I do a spellcraft?
Yep.
Oh boy. Plus 13, so a 22, which can
Andrew,
get me up
what's your
to
AC? I mean,
My
Abraxas.
AC, it's
Braxis.
Sorry, I misspoke.
Oh, I was going to ask you, do we get a bonus feat for our flaw?
Yeah, every flaw gives you a bonus feat.
Okay, because the flaw I was going to take is, I can't remember what it's called, but it's going to be the one where I get a armor class penalty. Is that okay?
I don't know if there's a flaw like that.
It's from the Unearthed Arcana. That's where I found it. What's it called? I think it's It's not unreactive. That's the.
It's called vulnerability.
Vulnerability. Yeah, it's from the it's from the Unearthed Arcana.
And the SRD.
Yeah, that too. That's right. Yeah, because I looked it up when you mentioned it. But yeah, so
Nick, you made your character a long time ago.
Well, you told me to take one, so.
Oh.
Yeah.
So when we do.
I didn't see you having one.
Yeah, I didn't know we had to take one, so that's fine. I mean, I don't care. I'll take it. I'll just take vulnerability, so my armor class goes down. So my armor class is 19. My full AC is 19 right now, with my penalty factored in permanently.
I can't find that. Can you link it?
Just Google flaws, just Google character flaws 3.5, and it should come up.
SRD flaws.
Yeah, it's called vulnerable. You're not good at defending yourself. Take a -1 penalty to armor class, so my armor classes go down by 1.
Vulnerable. Again, I can't find this. Vulnerable.
Just Google character flaws 3.5, and then it'll
I got the D20 SRD.
Yeah, it'll be in there near the bottom, right underneath unreactive.
Vulnerable. You take a. Oh, that's not a very good flaw. Not a very deadly flaw. But yeah, one penalty to 1.
Yeah.
Okay, so what's your new
19. It's 19 now instead of 20. My full AC is 19.
Okay, and this is...
Also, another question: are you doing the half feats like Mike does?
Depends on the feet.
Hmm.
Depends on the feet.
Well, I was gonna take either survival and track, or I could take gather information and urban tracking. That way we have some kind of tracking in the group.
What's the 2 feats?
By ranks normally in either survival or gather information. Then the other half feat would be either track or urban tracking.
Skill proficiency.
Skill proficiency, yeah, that's what it's called.
Oh, so skill proficiency, which allows you just to gain a class skill and a skill.
Yeah, well, I mean normal ranks instead of half. Because I figured since no one has tracking, I was gonna see which one of you guys think were better. I could either do survival skill and normal tracking, or I could do gather information and urban tracking.
Tracking's an actual a feat? I mean a half feat?
Yeah.
If it's Mike's, yeah, you can do it as a half feat.
I just don't know. I'm just not sure which tracking I want to do, if I want to do urban or normal.
Yeah. Okay, so a beam of light, let's see.
Oh, sorry, real quick. I got a 22 on my spellcraft, so that's good enough for up to a 7th level spell.
You have no idea what the freak this is.
Oh, okay. Does it allow spell resistance?
No.
Okay. So what happens?
It completely misses you with that nat 1. It just flies right next to you.
Hey, what the hell are you doing? Now we tell you we're under attack, and now you're trying to take advantage and kill us?
Yeah, they don't. You're not under attack.
Okay, at that point I get pissed off and I fire 3 magic missiles at him.
God damn it. I have to actually have stats for these guys now.
Well, yeah, he just tried killing me because he thought I was lying to him, and his response, instead of just telling us to fuck off, is to try killing us.
And magic missile bypasses all defenses and hits.
Yes.
Not spell resistance, though.
Oh. Do these guys have spell resistance? Let me check. I don't have statted out characters.
Or are they just like humans or something?
You see they have the same kind of armor that the other guy was wearing that you killed.
There's no guarantee they have spell resistance.
I'm actually checking right now. Let's see.
See anything that would potentially stop it, but that's it, really. Oh, unless they've got a magic item that does it as well, because there's like an item. So like a
they have
minor
spell
wonder.
resistance.
Of course they do.
So try and overcome their spell resistance. Your
Absolutely.
You'd be a D20 plus 5.
And I got a 9.
That does not overcome it.
I know.
Yeah, so it just pounces against their armor.
So
Show
okay,
yourself.
so at this point, guys, they have spell resistance. They cast spells at us that don't require spell resistance. So I think it's time we just say fuck this mission, and whoever hired us can go take care of this themselves.
That's what you speak loudly for this.
No, that's what I'm going to be saying once. Well, I just tell we should leave, and if I'm asked why, I'll tell my team that's why.
Your Dark Lord asked you to do this.
Oh well, he can go fuck off too.
He can kill you.
Oh, I love this guy.
He can kill you. You do realize that.
What's that?
The Dark Lord can kill you.
Of course he can. I know that.
And you're telling him to go
He-
fuck
he-
off.
he- No, he's just having a grump at the moment.
Yeah.
Give me a will save, Abraxas.
Okay.
Grump, grump, grump.
Oh wow, true 20.
Oh, you got a natural 20?
Yeah, I kind of wish I'd. Is it right if I ask what would have happened if I had failed, or?
Oh, it still happens. You just take less damage.
Oh, okay. So what am I getting hit by?
What's half of that?
9, 10, 11. So either round up or down, whichever you prefer doing.
Down.
So
5.
5 then.
He takes 5. Just your magical item just bursts with energy.
Do I know what caused this?
Yeah, you know in this mind. Don't make me angry.
It's the Dark Lord doing
You know,
that to
it's
me?
from the magic item he gave you.
Oh, so basically, well, I guess that's what happens when you worship an evil deity. I think it's time to find a new deity who's actually not a complete
He's not a
dick.
deity!
The Dark Lord?
Yeah, he's
No.
not a deity.
Oh.
He's just a Dark Lord.
He's a boss monster.
Oh.
Yes,
well.
that you're all following.
Well, I don't think I'll be following him anymore. This guy sounds like a real dick.
He will kill you and replace you with someone else.
I'm an outsider, so I'll just go back to my normal plane and then I'll come back somewhere else.
Then you're out of the campaign.
Lawful evil is... it's not Hades. I can't think of what it is.
You're following your deity is the Lord of Death.
I know, but I still have a home. I mean, being lawful evil, I still have a home plane. I just can't remember what the name of it is.
You're a...
But
Wait,
Lawful evil, I know.
No, your home plane is this plane of existence.
Bator.
No, I'm a lawful evil outsider. I'm a true outsider, so the material plane is not my home plane.
You're a Rakshasa.
Right, which is a true lawful evil outsider. That's why I have the lawful and evil subtypes. I'm a true outsider. Bator, that's what it is. Yeah, because Hades is literally a boy.
It'd literally be one of the circles of hell.
Yeah, it's just Bator is one of the nine. Is one of the 9 realms.
One
Bator, yeah.
Hell.
Yeah, Bator is the lawful evil realm of hell. That's where all lawful evil. That's where all devils come from.
Okay, so...
He'd basically be banished back to his own realm, and maybe he'd come back at some point.
If you do that, you're out of the campaign. You have to make a new character.
Well, that's how if the Lord of Death wants to be like that. I'm a feisty son of a bitch. I don't like
He's not the Lord of Death.
Or
He's the Dark
whatever.
Lord.
Dark Lord. Yeah, sorry.
Get it right or pay the price.
My deity is the Lord of Death, with the Dark Lord and his agent, the Dark. But he works. The Dark Lord works for my deity, though. If I remember correctly. No. Oh, okay.
No, he doesn't have a god who he serves.
Oh,
I would
okay.
imagine he's probably got something similar to what with the Drow, which is basically some sort of pact, which you're part of.
Yeah.
If you are, then breaking it would go against the pack, and that would cause problems. Do you have a pact with the Dark Lord?
That I don't remember.
Either way, you guys are on standoff with 2 guys who just shot. One of them just shot you, and you missed their arm, and you didn't get past their spell resistance. You running?
No, fuck it. I'm going down in a blaze of glory.
You're actually going to go attack.
I'm attacking from here. I tried him with my magic missile went through the gate area. I just failed to penetrate the spell resistance.
Huh.
And then the Dark Lord didn't like my comments, and then decided to attack me. I'm gonna kind of whisper to you guys. He's obviously very thin-skinned.
He doesn't have a mortal body.
It's a.
That's very thin-skinned then, if he hasn't got it.
Yeah, it's a figure of speech. He's very chickish.
What do you want me to do? You're not meant to fight these people. You're not meant to fight these people.
Then what the hell were you being given an assignment to come out here for? If we're not meant to fight them.
Well, you're not meant to fight the guards. We're meant to kill the families. It's a completely different objective.
You actually don't know if the guards are part of the family or not. The current objective is to gather information. The Dark Lord has no knowledge of what's happening for most of the world. And specifically, the family who nearly killed him. Your current objective is not to kill the family, find information about the family.
Well,
that's not what my understanding was.
Well, I would say we've definitely found some information here today. So far, this trip's been worth it. We know they got a hell of a security system in place.
Yeah,
excuse me.
Evil people can't get near their place.
Well, if we're not meant to kill them, then yeah, I guess we'll just get the hell out of here then.
You aren't meant to kill them yet. He says the Dark Lord would have stated this at the beginning of your journey. You are not anywhere near strong enough. The head of the family alone could easily massacre your entire group.
Oh, okay. Well, let's get out of here then.
You're just to get as much information as you can. What's this for?
I'm not sure who's
Exactly what it says.
Oh, okay.
Right now.
I love it. That's brilliant. That's a card.
Okay, Natai, what is your question?
What the hell are we supposed to be doing right now, then, if not following up on this lead to go over here and kill stuff?
You're not. The Dark Lord did not ask you to kill the family. He asked you to find information about the family.
I remember him saying to kill him, but okay.
Well, eventually kill the family, but not now.
And probably not on a full frontal assault on their stronghold.
Which has who knows how many members. You're finding out weaknesses, their deity, information, how many people are there, how strong they are, where are they active.
Well, I say that we've found quite a bit about them, and especially their defensive systems.
That definitely feels that definitely is helpful for your goal.
Okay, so we'll report that information, then head on to our next objective.
Okay, so you're just going to retreat from this place?
As for I say, yeah, we should. I mean, unless you guys want to stay in here and make a final stand, it's up to you. I'm good either way.
Hey, you
I'll
make
give him
it.
the finger as I run away.
What's that?
So I give him the finger as I run away.
You actually pick your hand out of the thing and just give them the finger.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I don't know why they just see a purple middle finger just come out of the bush. And they say, "What the fuck?" You can clearly tell they're confused as hell as what's happening.
I'm actually gonna use my. I'll change into an elf and then do it.
Just the middle finger again.
Yeah, I'll do it as an elf though, so they don't realize
They
there's
actually
a five-foot tiger out there.
plainly state, "Who the hell? What the hell is going on here? Who
Then I'll
are
shoot-
you people?"
Before I get up and run, like as those two are running, I'm going to cast darkness where I'm at, and then run that way they can't see me.
This was a safety test to see how good guards you guys are, and it turns out you failed miserably. You were supposed to rescue the innocent person being attacked by a tiger. Instead, you were just like standing there with your thumb up your ass.
And then decided to attack that person like an idiot because obviously
Give me
you
bluff
were
checks.
okay. That I'm actually good at. I got a 29 that time.
What
I'll
kind of?
need another for his bluff check.
Out of curiosity, Paul, why don't you roll 20 like everybody else? What?
This is a secret.
He doesn't
No,
like
I'm
rolling
joking.
because it always gets bad rolls.
I'm convinced. Well, it's part of it. It's just too median.
Oh, fair enough. I was just curious.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Like I mean, I first figured that out because I used to use, I think it's called D20 dice roller or something like that on the SRD, and I think I rolled like 20 rolls, and like 15 of them was like just off the beat. I'm like, this is fucking ridiculous.
So long as he keeps his character sheet up to date, I don't mind it.
Well, no, I was just curious. It was one
Yeah.
of those things because obviously everybody else is rolling, so I was just curious
Yeah.
as to why you weren't. That was all.
Yeah. So
No,
they're saying,
hit dice
since when is
changed.
this a thing?
5-5 hit die 5. I mean, I don't know if my age.
Their weapons just dropped. Their weapons that they had right just
Excuse
dropped to the drop, and they're going, "What the hell is going on?" You can tell they're just befuddled about what's going on. They're not hostile. They've gone completely passive.
Are they in range that we could attack them now?
How far away from the field were you?
Oh, I don't know.
That's a good
They have
question.
not passed through the field yet.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, they're about 20 feet from it.
We'll just leave then.
Okay, you head back to the city.
Yeah, and I'm casting, like, as I get up, I cast darkness, like, right on me. That way they can't see me as I run.
Or just
But,
cast it on them.
As we leave, though, I want them convinced that they're about to get a bad report written up about them.
And you convince them that apparently this was a test.
They are totally getting fired.
You don't know if that's possible or not, but it might
No,
be.
that's what I'm saying. I'm saying that to that. I'm going to say that to Paul over my shoulder as we're leaving, loud enough that they can hear. Those guys are totally getting fired.
Holy shit, what
damn
the
right
hell
they are.
is going on? They're just screaming this. You definitely gave them a panic attack. First,
They
they're
deserve
thinking
it.
just some kind of trick or something, because this wouldn't be the first time they're attacked, which is why they didn't believe you. But then again, this giant bluff of 29.
Yeah, bluff and disguise are the two specialties of my race.
And then they're now showing you that's probably some kind of freaking test that they should not have failed. Everyone headed back to the sign, and you guys never revealed yourselves for the most part.
That's why I turned into an elf, just in case they made a good enough spot check. They would see an elf and not my normal form.
That's why I also casted darkness where we were sitting. That way they couldn't see through.
So yeah, you just ran away from the dark. Yeah. So yeah, they didn't. They just confused as hell. They don't know how to react to this. You assume they were the security at this point. So yeah, welcome back to the city. Oh fucking hell! I don't understand what happened.
So what do you guys think would be better for the group if I had urban tracking or normal tracking?
How about your mama tracking?
That would be good too.
No. That's 3 feet.
I know. Right.
Your mama tracking is worth 3 feet. That's a feat. I want to know what that feat does. I want to know what it does. It costs 3 feet to buy.
You're allowed to track anybody on the planet. That's the mother of somebody.
So basically, any female of childbearing age.
No, they have to have a child.
So.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Back to town.
What?
We're back in town.
Yep, your characters are right there. I did change view to the town, right? Yes, I did.
Yes.
Okay, so at this time it would have been a few hours. So Alton, you're going to the gambling den.
I am. Well, after having a pleasant evening.
Yeah, you say bye to her. She says bye and says to have a nice night.
Yeah. Okay.
Going gambling.
Are you immediately heading straight to the gambling den?
Damn right.
Yeah.
What?
There's no reason for me not to.
I meant not time.
Yes.
Okay, then just put your tokens over here. No, up there. There.
Okay.
So, as soon as you get back to the city, Natai just says, "Fuck it, I'm going gambling," and just goes straight to the gambling place he was told about.
Upon arriving, I'm going to
oh wait, I misspoke.
go into the inner. I'm going to go into the inner district again.
All right, then put your token there.
And I'm just going to do some pickpocketing while I'm here.
All right then. So the gambling den, you go underside, you see a big burly human. You see a big human just guarding the passageway.
How rare?
What?
How rare? Big burly human. So.
I don't get it. Yeah, it's you see a big human in cloth with a sword on his back, a great sword on his back, just lean against the doorway leading, stairway leading down into a doorway.
Okay.
I assume both of you would have gotten there by around the same time.
Probably. Does he ask for anything or say anything?
He looks at you. He just looks at you as you enter and has done nothing to stop you.
Okay. Carry on walking down the stairs then. One thing I'm going to do is I'm going to make a sleight of hand to hide my dagger somewhere where I can get at it a bit more discreetly.
Okay. Natai do anything?
I'm going to go in and gamble.
When immediately upon opening the door, you see a large... What the fuck?
A large fuck?
Sorry, something happened on my end, and it's pissing
apparently.
I'll have to fix that some other time. Either way, immediately after you see a somewhat shady area where there's multiple tables and different gamblings going on in different places. Most of them cards related, But you see stuff like you see definitely different kinds of guards games all over the place.
Cool.
You see some people, you see a few people who have weapons standing around looking over everything, more likely guards, and you see a few other people who are playing who seem to have daggers or whatnot on them.
Okay.
But everyone's keeping their weapons sheaths in their holsters.
I'll go find people and join a game.
Alright then. Roll gambling.
I did. I got a 16.
You meet with 2 people and you won! How many gold did you bet? 3?
Sure.
Alright, then you just won 9 gold. Wait, you would have been 6 plus the gold you bet. So, the people who lost said, "Dang it!" before they start dealing out more games. It's
I gotta
generally...
start putting ranks in that.
What?
I gotta start putting ranks in that.
Yeah,
I'm gonna start putting ranks in perform acting.
Wait, well, oh,
I got ranks in perform your mom.
How does it even work?
That's part of why it's
Question.
fun.
Whilst I'm there, I'm not actually going to be participating in the gambling straight away. I want to watch to see. Basically, I'm trying to figure out if there's actually some sort of organised criminal organisation, if you know what I mean, or something equivalent to a thieves' guild running in here, or even if it's just like a particular gang or something.
Roll me a whatever the fuck it is that you roll. Perception or...
Perception would probably be to spot anything out of the ordinary. I mean, obviously, the thing is, as a rogue, I would probably know what to look for. So.
Yeah, and you do have a drow background, so it would be perception plus...
Yeah.
Holy shit, that's bad. You don't
Yeah.
see anything out of the ordinary, just a normal gambling den.
Okay. It's not good.
You're trying to see if you actually can get in touch with the Thieves Guild.
Basically, I want to try and get in touch with somebody who actually works. There's got to be an illegal underground in any city. So, because they've got such good quality guards above ground, as it were, I need to figure out a way of contacting people. Now, normally they would have some sort of signal or something that would give them, that would for people to recognise that they want to get in contact or something. But I'm not quite sure in character what that would be, because obviously I've only just started getting knowledge local for.
You do have Undercommon. Don't you have Thieves' Cant, or is that not a thing?
It's not, well, it
It's
wasn't
not a
anything
thing.
listed, so it's one of those things where basically it would probably be either your role played out or something, but in character.
yeah,
I think that was called innuendo before. I think now it's solved between like bluff and sense motive checks, I believe, in 3.5.
Okay. So yeah, you don't see anything that would determine. You see nothing that would determine anything about normal, other than a normal gambling
Okay.
den.
Okay,
Natai, give me a not gambler profession.
Okay.
You have to beat a 20. You lost several. You lost 3 gold.
Uh-oh.
Yes, and the dwarf next to you stated, "Yes, take that, you ogre, you orc." What?
Who you calling an orc?
To the guy next to him. There's an orc off to the side in the same den, on the same gambling table. What race?
Okay.
Yeah,
I thought
you're an
I thought
ogre.
you were calling me an orc.
No, you
That's
said-
right.
They actually seem these 2 people are competing with each other. Alton, you do anything else?
I'm going to still keep an eye out.
You want to do
In
another?
fact, actually, do you know what? No, I'm going to go talk to one of the guards. Is there a way of being able to determine who's in charge of the guards? Who's like the most senior?
No. You can give me
Okay,
a
I'll just-
perception check to try.
No, I'll just go talk to one of the guards if there's nothing.
Alright then. One of the guards just seems to be... He looks does have some armor on, a helmet, a sword. This seems like a normal guard.
Yeah.
This sword seems to be smaller than a normal sword, so a short sword, you assume? Okay. You walk up to him, ask him what do you want. He does look at you as you walk up.
Kind of give a nod of the head. Say, looking for information. I was told that I might be able to find someone here who can help.
Find who?
I wasn't given a name. I'm new to the area. I don't know the ins and outs. So I was told to come. This would be the place to come and find information if I needed it.
He looks his head up. You could talk to old John over there. He gestures to the other side of the room where there's only one guy playing by himself. He knows a lot of stuff. He's a information broker. He comes here often to sit and trade information.
Okay. I will then slide around and go up to him and see if he acknowledges me.
You see him playing solitaire.
Awesome.
He does not seem to acknowledge your presence, but he does not seem to not acknowledge your presence.
Okay. Slide into the chair. If there's another chair around,
There's
if not, I'll grab a
several
chair.
chairs around him.
Okay, I'll go and sit down. And so, again, I'm going to just wait for him to acknowledge my presence, but I will make it known that I am going to sit here and wait until he's.
He does not move to acknowledge your presence at all.
Okay.
How long are you going to sit there? After he packs up the cards, he stacks them, and then starts shuffling them again. Before he starts dealing them back out.
I'll give it about a minute before I'm probably getting weird
does nothing.
about this. Okay. Point to the jerk a thumb at the guard and says, "Yeah, you're the guy to come to for information."
He seems to be a elderly halfling. I should have mentioned that. He seems to be elderly. When you spoke, you could speak sooner, He turns at you, his eyes are completely white. You can tell he's blind.
Being new to the city, I don't know.
And you also take note of the fact that he's playing solitaire blind.
Yeah, well, this is a magical city. There's all sorts of weird shit going on. I'll just knock it on chin. I didn't know the correct way to approach somebody like this. I waited with respect. I did not see you were blind.
Guys, I'm afraid I'm gonna have to leave early. I'm not sure how I can stay awake.
Yeah, go ahead. We're probably gonna be wrapping up soon anyways.
Alright. See you guys next week.
Alright, see you later.
Right. Okay, so you speak to him. What is it you want?
Looking for information and or possibly work.
You're gonna have to be specific, young one.
As with any new relationship, trust has to be formed on both sides.
He chuckles a bit.
I have certain skills in the areas that would be suited to this sort of place, and for the lightning the load of coin from people. Other such works.
I trade in information, not jobs.
Information is always useful. Being new to the city, I could do with knowing who are the right people to talk to about getting such jobs without attracting the wrong sort of attention, such as the enforcers.
Ah, the enforcers. Do you mean the ones who've been tracking you all day?
Probably.
Well, I meant your group of friends all day.
Yeah, they're not exactly subtle.
The information spreads quickly about you and your group.
I cannot help the people I work with. However, I am substantially more discreet than they are.
It's true. I don't have much information on you.
Yes, I like to maintain a low profile.
He just nods his head. What is it you want?
An introduction to the right people, again, which will not attract attention, especially as the enforcers will be looking at my group a lot more. I need to know the right way to contact people without causing offence.
It's difficult in this city because of the enforcers. They are
understandable,
quite capable. There's only one group left in the city that still
I am willing
operate.
I am willing to take the time to learn.
In the Middle District, there's a noble who deals with this sort of stuff.
Is there any... And what would be the correct way to approach him?
He taps his desk near you. He taps, the table near between you two. Information costs gold.
And how much would this cost me?
50.
Okay. Just your house, your rules, and slide over 50 gold.
He takes it and just drops into a little bag on his pouch. To approach him is not an easy task. He leaks little messages around the town, around the city. You, without knowing what they are, they'd be meaningless. If you go up to his mansion, he'll turn you away.
Naturally.
But there is someone who's trusted that you could get in contact with.
Okay.
His name is Barther. He is a no, not drow. He is a orc that is a trusted advisor and friend to him. He travels around mostly in the Middle District. What?
What would he be doing?
Travels around gathering supplies, talking to people. He's a information man for him.
See. So,
he gives you a general description of this man.
Okay.
And places he generally is during the day.
Interesting.
Is there anything else you want to know?
And how would I broach the subject with him?
Not in the open, for sure.
Obviously not in the open, but there must be some way of attracting his attention.
Give him this phrase. Let me give you a moment to think of it. You're going on a different route than I expected. So
you wanted me to play a spy, as a spy character.
Yeah, I'm still getting used to that part. Okay, let's see. Tell him the phrase. The walker wishes to talk.
Okay.
He'll get the meeting. Mike, are you okay? You okay, Mike?
Uh-huh.
Alright then. Anything else you want?
I think my credit is used up at this point, but thank you.
He chuckles and he waves you goodbye while continuing to play his game.
Yep.
Natai, give me another roll.
Another roll?
Yeah. Unless you're stopping.
No, I just assumed that one roll would be good for an evening.
Alright then. Unless you want to do it different than your 6. You lost
better than 6.
You won back the 3 gold you bet, but you didn't gain any more money.
Okay.
So after several hours reaching around midnight, close to it, so what are you guys gonna do?
I take it he gave me time. He gave me during the daytime. There's nothing for when he's around during the evening.
He says during the daytime to late evening, and returns almost always by set.
Right, yeah, so yeah, done. I've got nothing else to do then for the rest of this evening, so...
Let's go kill something.
Sounds good to me.
It's almost midnight.
That's perfect time.
You know what? That's perfect. We can go find some criminals. We'll go be superheroes.
Maybe.
I'm lawful. I'm down to stop some crime.
Okay, so you just pack up and leave the gambling den?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just going to go back and rest. And disassociate myself from any potential murders that are about to happen.
So you go back to long rest. Amon's taking a long rest. Wrath is still long resting from his coma. Angelic, what are you doing?
I was just going to, as it's getting dark, pickpocket a few people.
Give me a sleight of hand check.
Well, I first want to check to see if there's any of the enforcers or guards nearby.
Yeah, perception.
All right.
You see them every now and again.
All right. Well, I'm going to find someone then who, since this is the more wealthy district,
Yep.
I'm going to find someone.
Yeah, you see quite a few people who would have a lot of money. You'd think would have a lot of money on them.
All right. I'm going to trail one of them, and just since I rolled pretty high on my perception, just wait till there are no guards or enforcers nearby and attempt to pickpocket a few people.
You find a small window of opportunity after trailing your target for a bit, as they seem to be heading back home. You got incredibly lucky. You managed to slide your hand in and quickly grab the bag of gold and then slip out.
All
Target
right.
none the wiser. You get, after checking, roll me a D100. You get 60 gold.
All right. And then I'll trail one more person and wait for an opportunity and then do the same thing.
No such opportunity. You follow another target, but people seem to be turning inside, and you find no such opportunity. Seems people are more or less disappeared for the night.
I'll just go ahead and head back then and take what I got and just go back to the inn. Meet up with the others.
You say wave to the guard as he's changing shifts. And I think that'll be a good night. Wait, Natai and Abraxas wanted to kill somebody.
I was just gonna go look for some crime, do the old Batman thing, prowl some dark alleyways until I find somebody doing something bad.
Yeah, kill him and loot him. That's what we do. Then desecrate the area and raise them as my undead followers.
Okay, so you're just traveling the outer city?
I guess go on. What's the name of that part of town that we first
Slums?
came in? Yeah.
Yeah, we can go down to the slums and wait with somebody.
When you go to the slums, you see a lot of people. You don't see many criminals, but you actually give me perception checks or search checks.
Perception of
anyone who's going, because I would imagine that I would go with them as well.
Perception of 17.
17. If you want to go fight with them, go. Give me a perception check or a search check. Okay. You do come across some people who look like they would be criminals, but you cannot be 100% sure. They do seem to have a dagger on them. You see a small
when
little...
we see them.
Yeah, you see a small little group that each seem to have daggers on them.
Can I use my Ring of Detect Thoughts to see if I can...
They get will save.
Just see if there's...
What's the DC for your will save? I mean, their DC?
Let me check.
Oh, that's one too many. So the highest...
Yeah, I'm just doing it on one.
The first one would be that one, so what's the DC?
It doesn't say on my item there, so...
What's the level of Detect Thoughts?
It's not very high. I think it's like a...
Level 2, I think.
12 12 plus your intelligence, I'm assuming?
Just minus, yeah. Oh.
Yeah, the first guy saved. Unless your intelligence is like, what, 15? No, wait, 16?
Yeah, my intelligence is 16. It's a mod of 3.
Yeah, he saved. So you're boast. He looks around frantically. What? Shut up, we're working, dude. The three just go back to hushing to each other.
What are they thinking?
You don't know. They seem to be thugs, though. They're all around a barrel that's on fire, giving them warmth for the night.
I'll turn invisible and come up and stand next to them and just kind of stand there and observe their conversation for a moment.
Let's see. So, is the plan to go? Maybe, but are we certain about this? They do have guards. I mean, there are guards, and there's the enforcers. Don't worry about that. We can take it. We have the plans to distract them. Don't worry. The plan will be a go tomorrow evening.
Let's do it tonight.
Sounds good to me.
They all perk up and look around.
Come on, we can do it.
Who said that?
Me.
They're all looking around frantically, but can't seem to figure out an invisible
I use
dude.
I use my telepathy to go into one of their minds, just one random one, and say, "I am your conscious."
Yeah. What's going on? They all just draw their daggers and start huddling around the fire, the backs to the fire, and looking all over the place. Who's there?
Hey, you're blocking the fire. I'm trying to warm my hands here, man. Come on.
Where are you?
I'll show myself and let myself appear.
They all
Be like, look, we were about to rob you guys, but it sounds like you got something good going on. We want in.
They all look at you strangely.
While they're distracted on him, I'm going to use that opportunity to slowly sneak up a bit closer to him.
They all just look at you strangely. Who are you?
What's your plan? My name is Natai. What's your plan?
We were going to rob. Who are you?
Rob who? I told you who I am. Who are you?
I'm Jim. That's Bob. And that's Steve.
All right, good. Now we all know each other. So what's the plan?
Why should we trust you?
Because we'll kill you if you don't.
Wow, that's trustworthy.
They all look at the sword on your back, then look at each other, and they actually have to you're pretty intimidating to them.
Right. So, they
They just,
cooperate.
why should we trust you?
Because you don't really have much of a choice.
They're actually, no, you reveal yourself?
Yeah, here's the plan. We're going to go do your heist tonight. Get your shit. Let's go.
But the plan ain't for tomorrow?
That's not our problem.
We were, what? They're stumped. Their brains aren't working.
Why does it have to be tomorrow? Why can't it be tonight?
We have to do it at a specific time because of the distraction. Otherwise, the enforcers will get us.
What's the distraction?
We're gonna blow up a part of the wall.
Okay, so go do it right now.
We don't have the stuff yet.
Why?
We're gonna get it tomorrow. The guy is gonna learn it tomorrow.
Always mañana.
It's like it's like a capital city like this, and you can't find any decent criminals. It's sad.
What do you expect? The forces are powerful, and they're determined, and they're freaking magic bullshit crap. What do you expect? This is difficult work here.
Maybe for you it is, because you're weak.
We can provide a better distraction than that anyway, right?
Why should we trust you?
Because we're not giving you a choice, that's why.
You can... Oh my god, I can't tell you this because you can't read thoughts.
No, I don't. That's not active right now.
They're all just looking at each other, then looking at you, trying to think and questioning what the fuck is going on.
Yeah, I'm still, because, has it been 6 hours since the incident in the forest?
It's been about 4.
Okay, so I'm still in my elf form.
Yeah, I still have 2 hours of that left.
So where's this? Where do we need to go to get it?
The stuff. Oh, it's out. The stuff is coming from the outside of the city. That's why we're waiting.
Since they're talking about it right now, I'm going to go and use my Ring of Detect Thoughts again on a different one and try and see if I can get anything out of him.
Fails. You can definitely thought he's panicking. He's afraid. He's wondering what the fuck is going on. He's terrified. You're getting fear. That's the most prevalent thought.
While that's happening, then I'm going to also use my telepathy on Notai and tell him to try and ask him about like what their big plan is and where everything's coming from. That way I can. That way he'll at least start thinking about it.
So what's the big picture then?
Running through the thoughts, they don't speak this, but running through the thoughts is a plan for getting some kind of new kind of thing. They don't know all about it. That's supposed to cause big damage in a large area. Explosives. That's supposed to cause a mass amount of distractions in a certain area while they rob some noble person.
Alright, and then as he starts thinking about this, before he can even say anything, I tell Notai that they're planning on they're planning on using explosives to create a diversion while they rob a noble.
They don't use the word explosive, they just use something that's supposed to cause a big boom.
Well, I'm assuming that it's some sort of explosion.
Yeah, you know it's explosive.
And somewhere in that nature.
Yeah.
But I tell Notai that they're planning on doing that for the diversion and that they're going to try and rob a noble. And for him to ask, like, what are they planning on doing after said explosion?
What noble house are you going after? I'll ask him.
God damn it. One of the big ones, we don't actually have a name. I didn't create one.
So what's your actual plan once the beam goes off?
Get the fuck out of here! They just plainly stated. Get the fuck out of here. The enforcers are too much in this place.
I tell Notai to ask them where this house is.
So where's the house then?
Middle district.
And then, as he does that, I'm going to read the thoughts to try and find an exact location.
They're the same. They just state middle district.
Where in the middle district though?
Just a house. We're just gonna pick one and rob it.
I thought you had some particular.
Yeah, that's bullshit. You said you were gonna use crush a wall as a distraction. So that's bullshit. You know exactly which house you're hitting up. These guys are holding out on us. Maybe they need a little extra convincing.
Maybe.
To stop lying to us and dicking us around.
No, please. They just say that quietly.
Well, then get to the point. We know you're lying to us. Stop fucking with us. Because I tell you what makes another great distraction is your corpses bouncing off their front door.
Their mouths just drop, and going through their mind, the one that's Angelic is reading states, "We need to get the fuck out of here."
As soon as I hear that go through them, I tell Notai and Abraxas at the exact same or around the same time because I don't know if I can use it on multiple people, but I tell them that they're about to run. Your telepathy and your detect
thoughts are two different things.
I'm gonna say.
Yeah, I know. I'm saying telepathy like to them as this is all happening because. So.
I'm gonna say, your guys' plan is kind of lame. Maybe we should just go to the watch with this.
The what?
The city watch, the enforcers.
I don't want to go there.
Well, then stop fucking with us.
Okay, it's noble house of. I don't have a noble house.
Well, that's fine. We just a noble house and whatever.
They speak a noble house name they know of.
Yeah.
All right then.
Let's go.
Now that we have some knowledge,
see, we're all friends here. It's all good. Nothing to worry about.
Noble house of house. What the freak is this house? Yeah, they stayed at noble house because I'm not gonna because I don't have one.
I tried to Paul. I tried to Paul. Do you think these guys would be more useful to you as they are or as skeletons?
Oh, skeletons would be great. I haven't had any skeletons in a while. These guys are really annoying me, so that'd be fine with me.
Run is going through their minds.
as Abraxas says what he says, I step out and get ready for an attack on them whenever they start running.
Yeah, they start running. I'm just gonna hit them with magic missiles.
Do you have create undead or just animate undead?
Animate undead.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, actually, since they're already thinking it, I'm gonna walk up and use my sneak attack on the closest one to me.
All right. Sneak attack damage. They have an AC of.
We were just trying to fuck with them. We weren't really gonna kill them.
Yeah, they're too timid for this kind of job, anyways. They're talking about robbing a noble house, and they're acting all dim-witted.
There's a giant guy.
timid.
They don't look like they're tough. They don't look pretty tough.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. These guys are obviously out of their league anyway, so we're actually kind of doing them a favor, killing them now and getting it over with.
Okay, do the sneak attack if you want it.
Yeah, I'm just filling out all the stuff here.
Then roll sneak attack. Attack.
Don't I add a +2 to something on here? Since it's a sneak.
You don't get a flanking bonus unless someone's in front of that person.
Yeah, I know that. I mean, but there's something else I believe I'm supposed to add on.
Basically, you just they don't get the dex bonus on their AC.
Oh,
They
okay.
should get sneak attack because they should be flat-footed because they're not expecting an attack yet.
So basically, you just have,
That hits. So you do 7 damage. That drops the person.
Plus,
Okay, I'm not even
gonna.
Yeah, I just want to see the sneak attack to see
No,
how
wait. It would
overkill this is
be.
about to
They
be.
actually are still standing. Actually,
Even after the damage there.
what isn't your sneak attack supposed to be higher than a D? Isn't it supposed
No,
to be
it's
higher?
not.
No,
Sweet,
because
sweet.
we said that you asked that last session, and I said that it was different from my class. I don't get a additional D6 until like level.
Yeah, he's not a dedicated rogue like I am. He's something different.
Yeah, I'm a variation of a rogue basically. So
Yeah, whereas I get like a bucket. I get like 3d6. You've got like 1.
actually, no, I do get 2d6 now
You do have
from
2d6
where I leveled up. So
from level 4. Plus,
Yeah,
I believe
but
you get.
don't do that. It's not even mattered, but
So you do get, I believe. You get the. I think you get sneak attack from your race, but I can't remember for sure.
I can look at my thing there. But that would be a total of 10 damage though. So.
That guy will attack the same guy he just attacked, or maybe a different one. I don't know.
The first one would drop, and the second, and then you would attack the second one. That would drop it. The third one's turning to run.
I will hit it with magic missiles.
Dead.
10 health.
What's that?
You have to do at least 10 damage.
3d4 or whatever it is. It's
So
gonna
that's a 1, a 3, so that's 4, 6, and then one more die. So 9 total.
He runs away limping.
Then I will take another shot at him.
Left, so he can maybe he can survive and become useful to us again.
I
You give him one more chance.
if he keeps running, I'm just gonna hit him with
He's
another
just running
magic
the fuck
missile.
away. He's terrified.
All right,
We're
so
having
then
this conversation out loud so he can hear. So he knows that if he keeps running, he's going to get killed.
that's double 1, so it's 2
still enough.
plus another 4, so 9 more damage from the second missile.
Yes, you. Andrelic, your race does give you sneak attack.
how much is it?
I don't know why I never added it, but you get 1d extra 6 of damage.
Oh, so every time I do that, it's 3d6 then?
Oh yeah, at 4th level you gain your sneak attack of plus 2d6. So yeah, you have both. You have plus 2d6 sneak attack damage.
All right, I'll put a note down then somewhere around here. That way I'll just be able to look
So
at it.
Yeah, you're 2d6 higher than normal.
Yeah, I'll just put it in my I guess racial abilities, and I'll put my total sneak attack damage for later.
Which would be 4d6. You doing another magic missile?
No, if he's dead, he's dead.
Oh yeah, he limped away with 1 HP.
Oh, then yeah, I was gonna do a second one for another 9 damage.
Oh, if you did a second magic missile, yeah, he died from that.
Yeah.
And a lot of people saw that.
Oh, okay. Then I'll run away and...
Yeah, a bunch of people just panicking, just walking, just getting them fuck away. They're not running so much, more of just starting to stay away from you people.
Okay.
Magic was not exactly subtle.
No, you weren't.
Although the spell itself is just blinding lights of stars. It just fly out and kill the poor souls.
You haven't seen any enforcers outside the city, though.
Good.
You don't see anything in the area that would indicate their presence.
Good. These damn criminals resist arrest in the slums, and that's what happens to you.
You weren't speaking quietly. If there was an enforcer next to you, they would have easily told the conversation.
Yeah, no, I'm just kind of saying that. That way, in case people are listening to what I'm saying, that's what they hear me say.
They're all trying to get the fuck away, and they're trying to ignore everything they're doing.
All right, good, because I'm gonna start moving the corpses into like an alleyway or something.
There's not really an alleyway. There's like kind of there, but it's kind of not.
Well, just somewhere it's not out in like the middle of a busy intersection.
Everyone's getting the fuck away. You're completely nobody's around your area, although you can see them somewhat in the distance.
Because I want to.
To get them, like it's somewhat of a crowded area, so there's nowhere to really hide without at least someone seeing it, unless you move outside the slums.
Because I want to well, if I can raise them I could raise them as skeletons, but the problem is that's going to stand out too much.
I have skeletons already statted out. They can raise them as zombies.
Yeah, but zombies move slow as hell.
Well, you could, trying to think, you could, like, is there a range that you have to be near the zombies or skeletons so you can command them, or can you just do it wherever you're at?
No, I mean, once they use Animate Dad, I can tell them what to do.
Okay, so I was going to say that you could possibly send it through, like, this front gate here, and then we can head through this one, like, right before that, and then try and go find the house that these people were thinking of.
Okay.
Use it as a distraction, similar to what they were doing.
Yeah.
And plus, it'll be a night, so we could probably just sneak through any house that there may be.
That works.
You're gonna send 3 zombies to attack the gates.
How many hit die creatures were they in real life? That's how many hit die they would have is undead.
2.
What's that?
They had 2 hit die.
So that's okay. So that's
The same amount as a zombie.
okay. Yeah, I guess zombies would have a better chance of getting around. Skeletons would be too. Yeah, there's no way. I have no way of concealing them. So yeah, I'll raise them as zombies.
So you have 3 pet zombies now.
Nice.
Yeah, and then as you raise them, we can head to one of the gates and start heading to that house, and then not too long after we enter the city, you can just send your zombies through one of the main gates to kind of get their attention.
That'll work.
And the zombies are controlled by Paul now.
Oh, nice. Thank you.
But we'll pack up for this time, and then I will get everything ready for next time. We'll end here.
Okay.
Oh god, that was a somewhat eventful evening and session. Thank you all for coming. Did everyone have fun, or is it just...
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it.
We found out our deity, or not the deity, but the Dark Lord is rather thin-skinned and very sensitive. We should not speak poorly of him.
You're directly connected.
And I'll make sure I let you guys know that if you say anything bad about him, he's just going to find a way to hurt you through his ridiculous power, as I learned the hard way today.
When you have ridiculous power, but you have to send the lower minions out to do your
Exactly. Exactly.
He's currently in a weakened state who's still trying to recover. whatever.
Oh, he can't be that weak if he's able to make my magic items do
He
wounds
can
to me.
stake, but he's stronger than me, so.
In fact, if he messes me again, like, look, man, I'm doing you a favor, and this is how you treat me. That's messed up.
Yes, he knows that,
You-
which is
you
why
need
you're
to-
still alive.
You need me to do this, but yet you want to play these games.
Do you want to fight him? I'll set it up.
Of course I don't. No, of course I don't. There's no point.
Yeah, you're a servant of... Yeah, you had your background where you were traded to a lich, and you need to get your background clear, because it's somewhat confusing to me.
Okay.
Anyways, I'm going to stop the recording now.